How do I tap?
Is Kay here?
Tap.
Me
All right.
or David?
All right. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. So this is today's setting. Uh, Obviously, we're in this world called Rune Midgard, where there's a lot of monsters roaming around. So it's a pretty big continent, but most of it is not completely explored because it's still really crowded with a lot of monsters of all different kinds. But adventuring parties are very well respected or very common. So a lot of the times, adventuring parties will go into these far lands of the continent in the search of loot and stuff like that. But today we're gonna be focusing on a single trade route, a moderately used trade route, not too popular. And on this route there are two inns, because the world is so filled with monsters. You generally don't want to stay the night out by yourself. So you today today you guys are trying to find a place to stay the night. And on this route there's two inns. One is called the Boatman's Dog, and the other is called the Coin. So as a generality, like you haven't heard too much, but you have heard that the Boatman's Dog has really good food, or you've heard that, if you ever want to have a good meal, go to the Boatman's Dog. So that's what you know right now, and I'll open it up by allowing you guys to contribute to the story as well. In how do you guys meet, or why are you guys coming to this trade route with these two inns? Does anybody have an idea of why they would come? This is completely up to you guys. Like, how would you guys meet at this inn? Do you guys meet at the inn? Are you guys already there, just hanging out?
I'm just wandering around.
I'm just wandering around too, and I'm like,
You said they're famous for food. You
Yes,
said.
they're famous for food. They are.
Mm.
It's
Okay.
not
I
very.
guess I'm wandering around and I heard about the food and decided to try it.
Echo is there for food.
Okay, so you're all here for the food. Is that right?
I'm here trying to see if they have good food. They have to have good alcohol to go with the food.
That's
right?
a great. That's a great.
So
that's a
I'm
great
here to do research, see if maybe they have their own hidden brew to add to my
So
brew collection.
have any of you met before today?
Nope.
Yep.
We can now.
Oh, nobody's ever met me.
I'm a hermit,
Okay.
a beer hermit.
All right. So, I guess that's what we'll start. So here's the setting. We're opening the doors to the Boatman's Dog. Let me read this to you guys. As you enter the Boatman's Dog, you smell the most delicious food you've ever smelled. However, the positively delightful aroma that fills the air stands in stark contrast to the scene in front of you. Several of the battered wooden tables are empty, with only 3 customers in the room. Well, make that 6, actually. Make that 6. Six customers in the room. An odd-looking halfling in a heavy patched apron and a chef's hat nearly as big as he is breaks in a huge grin. Welcome to the dog, travelers. You're in for a treat. So into the Boatman's Dog walks in a half elf female with would you like to describe yourself, Kylora?
Oh, wait, sorry, I was writing down stuff.
Okay. So you've walked into the tavern called the Boatman, the inn called the Boatman's Dog, and you see 6 people. 6 customers and 1 halfling behind the counter, and he tells you, "Welcome to the dog, and you're in for a treat."
Okay. I nod at him. I'm like, let's see. I'm like medium height. Like how tall I am in real life, I guess. 5'4". I have black hair that's like straight and goes to like the middle of my back. It's all down and like kind of covering my face. And yeah, I'm wearing like a cloak thingy that covers basically all of me, so you can't really see anything about me.
Cool. So as you approach the counter, you do notice that there is someone playing some music. He's playing a viol.
What?
What are you playing, Jack? What are you playing, Neil?
Yo, I think.
Yeah, what are you playing? You are
Alright,
playing.
where's my song, Jack? This is it. You gotta play a song every time.
What are you playing in the tavern? You are one of the customers, and you're playing.
Play One Dime Down, the jingle.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Nice.
You're my fucking hero. God bless.
Awesome. So you also notice a
Legit.
dwarf sitting at the counter already, inhaling some ale. What looks like.
Let's make it like 6 different mugs, just like littered around.
Sure, you can describe it if you want.
All right. So, picture a dwarf with a red top knot, long red shaggy beard. Looks really unkempt, and what I'm wearing is like really muddy, splattered, dirty. Looks like I've just spent like weeks out in the wilderness. And I'm just sitting there, knocking back mugs and mugs of ale. There you go. Grumbling to myself. Like, well, let me think. What's a dwarf accent? Scottish, right? These taste like piss. I don't fucking know.
Nice.
Taste
Awesome.
like piss, laddie. What the f do you put in this?
And also at one of the tables, you see a human in like wizard robes. What is the wizard doing?
Reading a book, slightly just brown, like a little ragged book.
Okay. Cool. So in addition to these 3 customers, there is also an elf dressed in thick work clothes and who's being really loud and making some really crude jokes. There's also a woman who looks like she's just standing off on the side of the room, and she doesn't really look like she wants to be bothered. And the last customer is a small gnome, and he gives you a nod when you enter the tavern, or the inn rather.
Wait, was that the halfling I nodded at when I entered, or?
No. That's a halfling, like an actual halfling, like a Frodo Baggins type, right?
Right, so then there's like another gnome.
In addition to the 3 people you met, there's also an elf, a human, and a gnome, and who gives a nod to you.
Okay. I know what's fun.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
I go to the halfling, what I assume is like behind the counter and manning the bar.
Yeah.
And I order, or like I ask for some food.
Oh sure. What would you like to have? And he
It's on the menu.
hands you a menu, which I don't have, but.
Okay.
But the main thing is the dog special. And if you want any
Made of
drinks, you can
dog.
any specific drinks, you can ask him about it. But the main thing is the dog special.
What is the dog special?
It's made of dog. It's what we found in Korea.
It's a
It's-
food.
It's made of dogs.
All right. So,
You have,
so is
like,
that what you ask him? Is that what you ask him?
Yeah, I'm asking. You have a dish that's made from dogs?
Whoa! Nobody said anything about making food from dogs. No.
Why
no.
is it called the dog?
The
dish?
dogs. Well, the inn is
Special.
called the Boatman's dog. The dog special is our primary meal, and people come from all around to try it.
Okay, what's in it?
Well, I can't
Oh,
tell you, Les. That's a secret. It's a special.
Bartender!
It's a
Are,
secret.
is there
It's a
there
secret
meat
ingredient.
Because I really don't feel like eating meat right now.
It's a secret ingredient.
Boy, bartender!
Let's just say you are what you eat.
So you're saying that this dish has me in it? This doesn't make any sense.
In a manner of
Your mug is
speaking.
empty,
Right,
bartender.
how can I?
Okay, just
How can I
do
help?
you have anything on the menu that does not have meat in it?
No. If you're coming to the Boatman's Dog, you've gotta try our special meat. And how can I help you, dwarf?
Another round.
So he.
Please explain, laddie, why is your ale so goddamn weak? I've done like 7 of these, I must say. Just don't feel nothing.
It's
Gotta,
supposed to be black.
So he gives you a look.
I don't know what the fucking dwarf accent is. It's like Scottish, but I can't.
So he gives you a look, and he says, "We're not known for our ale. We're known for our meats. If you'd like to have some meats, I guarantee you will not find a better meal anywhere else. But ale, I think I have something special for you." And then he goes.
Anything,
he
give me
goes-
something strong.
He goes behind the counter and he takes out a small like bottle. He pours out like a shot glass full and hands it over.
Okay,
hands it
my
over to
eyes
you.
like light up. Like, huh. Now we're talking.
That'll be 1 silver, please.
Or like rummage around in my pack, like grumbling. Like, I'd slam it on the table.
All right. Make sure you subtract the silver.
How much money did we start with?
Not much.
How much money did we start with?
Uh,
Oh, that's true. Last time I was fucking rich.
Doesn't it just depend on your backstory? So it's like my backstory just told me how much gold I start with.
let's just say you have 2 gold, or 5
Okay.
gold. Five gold. Let's say you have 5 gold, David.
Okay.
A poor backstory. How much
Yeah.
is that?
Huh?
How much was
I'm a fucking.
5
hobo.
gold. 5 gold for a normal person. 5 gold.
Okay. Where do you put that?
In the the equipment section on the bottom.
Okay. Oh, I see.
There's
5
GP.
Is it,
5
is it 10 silver for a gold? Or is it like, I forgot what the exchange rate is.
10 silver to a gold,
Okay.
and yeah. So
100 copper.
yeah. So generally,
silver.
food is pretty cheap. 1 silver was for the really nice alcohol, though.
Fair trade.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything?
I sigh and I look towards
half elf
door.
enter the restaurant, and I go up to her and I greet her and say, "Hello, fellow half elf. It is rare to see one of us. World, how are you doing?"
Wait, say that again? Come up and say, oh, it's
He's
very.
talking to you.
What? I know. I'm trying to. I didn't hear everything he said, so I'm trying to. Please restate
Alright.
whatever you said.
And like, "Oh, you're a half elf. It's rare."
But you come up to me and say, "Oh, you're a half elf."
Yeah. I mean, He's
Okay,
he's
I
fine.
just give him a look. I'm like, and I turn away.
You guys are the only half elves. Like there's an elf in the room,
I
but you
should have
guys are
done
the only half
barbarian. It's so
elves.
easy to do barbarian accent. Eat, want, mash, work. Should.
I look at Neil, the other half elf, and then I go back. I turn towards the door, and I ask him about whatever he just got, like the drink. I ask him how it is.
It's a so it's so you take a shot of the bottle, and it's a pretty. It's not the most strong thing you've ever had, but it's pretty good. Pretty good.
But you say it was worth the 1 silver.
Was it worth the 1 silver? Bork? Mr. Bork?
Oh, sorry. What was that?
The half elf asked you how the liquor was.
I gave a sigh, like, passable. It's alright, I could probably make something better. I was like grumbling to myself. If I had the time, I could have made something better. Like some mumbling about like how the fruit is, the wheat used might be a little out of season, etc., etc.
So when you say
Fine.
this, the halfling behind the counter tells you guys. Honestly, you've come here to stay the night, have you? But if you've come here to the Boatman's Dog, I insist that you guys try the dog special. That's what we're known here. That's what we're known for.
I think you should
And-
offer it. I mean, like, fine. I give him a word. Like, how much is this dog special?
Oh, it's only
I am
5
very
copper.
And then my eyes light up. So all right. Give me one order of the dog special, please.
Coming right up.
If you'd be so kindly.
I tell him that I have heard mentions of the dog special and its deliciousness on my travels, and I'm on a personal quest to find the most in of Rue Midgar at its price, and I would like to add the dog
Are you?
if possible. So I would also have an order of this infamous dog special.
Oh my god.
So when you
turn around.
when you order it, Jack, Neil, he says, "Yeah, sure, that'll be 10 copper, 10 copper for you."
Why is it 10 for me and 5 for the other guy?
And he just goes like, "Ah," and he goes back to go make your orders. He doesn't answer you.
Excuse me, why is it 10 again? Hello?
This is just Jack in real life now.
So he comes back out with 2 pretty nice looking, roasts, and you can't tell exactly what it. I mean, from a first glance, you can't really tell what kind of meat it is, but it smells amazing, and he puts it in front of Neil and Bork. Order up.
Okay, can I turn to Halfling and I ask, what is your cheapest ale?
Well, that'll be the dog's piss. It'll be 3 copper.
I get.
How much? How much? Is it just like
That's a
a?
good
Is it
one.
just a cup?
That's a
of
No,
it?
for three copper you get. Oh shit! Did I? Someone say something.
What?
I accidentally muted you guys. My bad. For
Oh.
3 copper, you get a whole pint of dog's piss.
Could I get that in a bottle for traveling?
Well, it doesn't come in a bottle.
Do you have a bottle available that you could put
Who
this
orders
in?
a bottled beer at a tavern? Sort of look, and then whenever I go back to eating my own food.
We could figure something out. I mean, that would cost you extra.
I'll throw in some extra copper if need be to pay for the bottle. Wineskin? I don't know what would it be called in this world.
Some skin, yeah, usually probably.
All right, that'll be 5 copper for the wine, skin, and ale.
Okay.
Excuse me, still haven't answered me why it's 10
So he
copper?
completely ignores the Neil, and then he actually walks out from the counter after serving Bork and Neil their food, and
I'm just
he approaches the human reading his book,
No.
and he
This is
asks,
much better than.
"Are you
Pistis.
gonna order anything, son, or are you just gonna sit here and read?"
Ignore.
Ignored.
Well, like more like engrossed in book, so ignored.
All right. He puts his hand on your book and he puts it down and he says, "Are you gonna order anything? If you're not gonna order anything, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave."
Echo gets up and like kind of excitedly and is like, "Don't touch that book." And it says what?
This isn't a library, my friend. This is where people come to try to eat. This is the boatman's dog, my friend. I think the nearest library is quite a whiles away, friend. If you'd like to eat, I can help you, but I
We go
can't.
find some wafers to eat.
You'll have to
something-
order something if you want to stay, or you can book a room with us.
I like look over to the guy next to the.
If you're
I look
staying
over to
for the
Neil,
night.
like, does yours taste 5 copper better or?
Oh, so Neil and Bork, you guys both eat?
Yeah, I'm eating. I look over like, so laddie,
It is
Is
the
your-
most delicious thing you've ever had. Like,
but
you
does
would
it
be-
taste 5 copper more?
You would be happy paying like a gold for this. It is that delicious. That goes for you too, Neil. So like, your question of whether it's why it's 5 gold more is just it doesn't matter because it's the best thing you've ever had.
Respond with, "Oh, what do you have?"
I mean, we have the dog special. That's what we're here known for. It's the best food you'll ever have in your life.
Okay, I'll take one of those.
Awesome. I'll be right back with your food.
Resume reading.
And he starts heading back to the kitchen. Does anybody else want to ask him anything or?
I'm still too busy eating.
Okay. So he comes back in like 3 minutes and puts the plate in front of you, and it's the same thing. It's just like just some meat that just smells amazing. And he says, "Oh, that'll be 3 copper for you."
What the?
Keep reading, ignore.
3 copper, sir.
Keep reading, ignore.
He pushes your book down again. 3 copper and your meal, sir.
Excitedly gets up and is like, "Don't touch that!" And it's like, "Oh, wait, what?"
3 copper, please, and here's your meal.
Gives 3 copper.
Okay, thank you. Would you also like to book a room for the night, and you can stay the whole night?
We'll see.
Okay. All right. Anybody else want to do
How
anything?
much is the gold again? I mean,
What?
how much is copper? How much gold
Copper
is
is like nothing. Copper is like 100 copper to a silver, 100 silver to a gold. I think.
Okay. What's EP?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm trying to math out how much money I have now. Trying to break 5 gold pieces. Wait, isn't it 100 copper to 1 gold?
Is it?
I thought it's 100 copper to a gold, 10 silver to a gold.
If 10 copper to a...
You are
Yes.
correct. 100 copper to a gold, 10 silver to a gold. You're correct. My bad.
Okay.
Copper to a silver?
10 copper to a silver. Right.
We're on the
Rum.
metrics scale.
So do you take a bite as well, Akel?
Echo. Hey, fuck. This one's hard to pronounce. Can we like kill this one and go to the next one? Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you take a bite, and for a moment, even though you're so engrossed with reading, this meat is like the best thing you've ever had. You are amazed that it is only 3 copper.
Exclaim yum.
The halfling gives you a nod and he says, "That's why we're known as the best food around." So, what do you guys want to do? It's pretty late. So, what do you guys?
Yeah,
wanna
I'm like, my character's like 10 cups of ale in. Like, I suppose I'll give up on trying to get Jane drunk here. It's a little more expensive than I expected. I'll just wait till I get back to my hut and drink my own stuff.
do? No, this you're on a trade route. So, if you want to sleep, you're gonna have to.
Yeah. I mean, I'll book a night.
You either book
Oh,
a night.
yeah.
You either book a night here, or you book a night at the other inn down the like, really close by, and it's called the Coin.
Which one's cheaper?
What was
Please.
that one
Oh
for?
yeah, which one's cheaper? True.
He's not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I
So
hear.
I asked
you
the
can-
halfling how much for a night.
Oh, that'd be 10 copper a night to stay the night.
Okay. I
that's-
walk out and I go to the other inn and I ask
Okay.
the people there.
1 second. You're going to the Coin?
Yeah, you said it's like really nearby, right?
Yes. Let me. It is walking distance easily. You're there in 3 minutes.
Okay.
So let me just read this to you. As you enter the Coin, you're struck by the contrast between it and the dog. Business here is clearly booming, with only 1 or 2 empty, finely polished wooden tables. Although the food looks very similar to what you saw Boric, Neil, and Ickle eat at the Dog, it seems hastily prepared and somewhat lacking. Definitely doesn't smell as good. A gnome spies you from behind the counter and with a well-practiced maneuver flips a coin toward you that bursts into harmless but colorful illusory sparks in front of you. Welcome to the Coin, the best inn in 100 miles.
Okay. I ask him how much to stay for the night. Do you have any rooms available since they look so busy?
Well, as you can see, we're all full up. But if you'd like a meal, we have a couple seats left. But we do have the premium room still available if you'd like. But that'd be a gold a night.
Okay.
Because I'm also gonna ask the bartend back at
I asked to see what their menu is.
Sure. They hand it over to you, and it's the Coin Special. The Coin Special.
Special.
The what?
The Coin Special. But they have a lot more variety here. But
Pickles.
But the main dish that you see everyone ordering is the Coin Special, which is it looks just like the Dog Special, but it seems like something's missing on the plate. Like it doesn't look as good.
Okay.
And there's
Do
a
they
ton of
have
people.
any
There's
vegetarian options?
yeah the tavern, the Coin is like bursting. There's people everywhere. There's like it's really loud, and it seems like all the nearby farmers and stuff would come here to relax.
Oh yeah, where's my water bottle? I gotta make that midnight water.
You're switching to water, Bork?
Meals.
No, I was trying to find water so I can like drink and make the sound that Jason did not enjoy back when we were in Japan.
Oh.
The midnight glug, 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 glug.
Yeah, sure. You find water easily enough. You probably have it on your hand. You have like a wine skin, or you know, what?
I watched
He's in real life.
I'm in real life.
Oh shit. Okay.
So
He
I can
wants
make the
to be
noise, the
now.
drinking, the drinking.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, it's fine. I don't have any water.
But do they have like meatless dishes?
No. I guess we could find some potatoes if you'd like.
I guess I could try to talk to the other people while I'm while we wait.
Okay, can you like make me like a curry that's just like potatoes and carrots and pizza? I don't know what they have in this world.
Yeah, sure, no problem. That'll be 15 silver.
15 silver.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't
that's not a
that,
menu item. It's a specialty request.
Is 15 silver 1.5 gold?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
Holy.
Oh, okay, never mind. 3 silver.
Let's just say, what's the garage?
3 silver. 3 silver. 3 silver. But
There's
still,
not even any meat in there.
3 silver. It's still quite a lot. Alright, sorry. Alright, so hold on that. Bork, what did you want to do?
Oh, I was just gonna make some small talk. Is Neil just sitting right next to me?
There's Neil. There's the guy reading his book who doesn't
Yeah, I'm
want
not
to be
gonna try
ignored.
because the guy seems
And there's
like
3 other people. There's an
way
elf.
too far.
There's an elf. There's an elf male. There's a human female. And there is a gnome male.
Oh, I guess I should ask. I'll ask the bartender. How much for a room?
I mean, you heard him when
Oh,
he told Kylora.
he's not changing the price for this one.
No, oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's not.
What was it? 10 copper?
It was 10 copper for a night.
Okay.
Alright.
And
I'm
at
like,
the
one
coin, at the
room.
coin, the only rooms they have free are 1 gold a night. So
All right. I mean, I don't know that, but I'm like,
yeah, that's true.
10 copper, whatever.
So you get a room?
Yeah, I'll take a room.
Okay.
1 room, bartender or owner. 1 room, please.
I also asked for a room, but can I use my persuasion to make it cheaper?
All right, what are you gonna ask him? What are you
I
gonna
would-
tell him? What are you gonna? How are you gonna persuade him?
That since you charge me more for the meal, I think it only makes sense that you charge me less for the room. Don't you
Alright.
agree?
Go ahead and make a persuasion roll. The first roll of the night. 1d20 plus your
1d20
persuasion.
plus okay. Uh,
Exclamation mark. Sorry.
explanation. Oh, okay. Oops.
Roll. Exclamation mark. Roll.
+7. Holy moly.
He's a bard. He has high charisma. Oh, 20. Well, that sounds just fine, my half-elf friend. You did provide us some entertainment for the night, so, what say you 7 gold for the night? 7 copper for the night.
Nice persuasion.
7 copper for the night.
Very
Sorry.
nice discount there.
Discount.
Sure, that would be fine.
Okay, so he brings you and Bork. He gives you your keys and he shows you your room upstairs. It's
Shuffle up around.
it's nothing special. It's just your room.
Yeah. I suppose this'll do.
Okay, so I'm still back at the other end.
Yeah, and you take a bite of this. You take
No, I did not buy it. I didn't
Oh,
buy
you
it.
didn't
I was
buy
just
it?
inquiring. I did not buy it.
Okay.
I just like shake my head and I walk away from them. I grab like the nearest person that I can like see and I ask them, why is this inn so popular when the food is supposed to be much better at the other one?
The food. Okay, so, you find actually make a investigation check.
Investigation of the
Crack open
very
my
bad.
own beer in my room.
Okay.
Rock key.
You make an investigation check, Kylora, to find someone to ask about this.
Wait, hold on. 1d20 plus my thing.
Oh my god, update fixed it. God bless. Fuck.
I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to find. There's like it's filled with.
No, it's not hard. It's just I'm just figuring out what kind of information you get and the type of
I want
person
to
you
make
find.
small talk, Mr. Neil.
Laura,
You know, we're in different rooms. continues drinking in my room. Glug, 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 glug.
Are you in my room or?
No, I'm in a separate room. I'm breaking out my own like wine skin.
So Kylora, you find some guy.
Their wine
he,
sucks dick. So
he
I'm
doesn't
like,
look like he wants to be bothered or anything, but when you ask him why is the boatman's dog
shit.
so much less popular when it's so much cheaper and the food is
Maybe I'll
so
just
much
do a
better?
Robert Baratheon accent.
And he kind of answers you in a gruff voice like, well,
Wow, you shit.
I wouldn't go there unless you wanted to end up in a pie.
Okay.
That place is haunted.
Haunted by ghosts?
I don't
Is there a
know,
story?
but my
Yeah,
cousin,
like, why did this become a thing? What's the backstory on this?
my friend's cousin's sister's brother, he said that the boatman's dog is haunted by ghosts. I don't really know.
Okay. Is
Okay.
there how did your cousin's brother I'm sorry, how did they find that information?
How did they find what?
Like how do they know that it's haunted?
I mean, I don't know. This is my cousin's brother's friend who said this. I'm just saying what I heard.
Okay. So based off of that one statement, everybody just avoids that tavern.
Oh no, that I said it was haunted, but I don't know if you've had their meal yet, but it is delicious. But Angus, he won't tell us what it's made out of. And people have been going missing.
I see.
So I mean, people put 3 and 3 together, and he might be cooking up his patrons.
Okay. I thank him thanks for telling me this.
And he kind of just grumbles and goes back to his meal.
Wait, so DM question. The area we're on a trade route. You
Uh-huh.
said it's dangerous because there's lots of monsters around.
Yeah, you don't want to be out in night, right? So like this is a pretty well traveled trade net night, but generally you never want to just camp out when it's nighttime. You don't want to be out because you could get attacked by wolves or like gelatinous pink stuff. You know.
I guess I'll go while this is happening. I'll go knock on Neil's door. Knock,
Okay.
knock, knock.
Who's there?
Oi, it's me. It's me. I can't do an accent. Whatever. It's me.
You're doing great.
It's me. It's a me.
Is this a scam? Is this the audio scam?
Is it a what? Oi, laddie, would you like to partake in some alcohol with me?
He's still at the not lady, and he's still in the first floor.
No, I thought he was in the room next to me.
No, nope.
No, not you.
Oh,
Neil. No, I didn't try to go for you. You guys, you're weird.
Yeah, dude, you're stuck in your book.
Yeah, no one's gonna fucking talk to you. What the fuck?
Echo's too autistic. Everyone can sense that.
Yeah, I saw what happened earlier. I'm like, I'm not gonna try. I'll try the not the normal looking person first.
Sure. Neil.
Sure. Well, I'll have a drink with you.
And I clap him on the back like, that's the spirit, laddie. And I pour him. I take out a wine skin, pour him what looks to be like wine. It's you can smell the alcohol basically radiating out of it. Like, this me own special blend, me Boric strong wine special.
So
Bring
is it
it
like-
with me on the road.
So is it
With
like
all the
100
piss they-
proof?
It's like let's say like 60 proof. It's a strong wine. It's not liquor yet. So like 25 maybe percent alcohol. I take this on the road with me. Because all these establishments, half the time they just serve you piss. So I gotta bring my own special concoction.
Oh, very kind of you to share with me, friendly elf, dwarf.
Leo, what'd you just say to me?
Oh my god.
Well, tell me, what is your name? My name is Neil.
Borak Brewmeth. Okay, I'll give you 3 guesses why they call me that.
Part of town.
I heard their culinary ability, their culinary prowess here was unmatched, and I thought that perhaps their alcoholic side would be able to match up as well. But it turns out I was sorely disappointed. But
And
At
you
least I'm
were
not
and
gonna
you
be
were not
mad.
disappointed on the culinary side.
yeah, the
But
food, no, the alcohol
food was
part, I was sorry
amazing,
for
but
that.
the
Food,
alcohol not so much.
yes. If only their alcohol was either a third, a third as good as their food, then this would have been a well worth trip. But
You say it was worth it at its price?
I would, aye, laddie, worth it at its price. Lead.
I had to pay more, but I would also agree that it is quite worth it, even at my price.
Yeah. That was a bit queer. I did not really understand for that other strange fellow with the book, the spazzy one, like a little squirrel or something like that, kept a jumpy little fellow. He only had to pay like 3 copper. Perhaps it's some weird gimmick they do here, but copper is copper, whatever. You can go back to the case. I don't know. I'm just trying to burn down the case doing this thing.
I was waiting for you guys to finish. So I
Play me a song, laddie.
Go ahead. Go ahead. So yeah, Neil and Bork are making acquaintance. They're getting to know each other.
Lead.
Seem to be liking each other so far. But Kalora, you want to do
I
something?
leave the coin and I go back to the other tavern.
So before you leave, the gnome behind the counter is like, "Hey, where are you going? Aren't you going to order something?"
I turn and I said, nothing on your menu appeals to me, and I don't feel like ordering a special meal. Thank you for offering.
And after you say that, he says, "You wouldn't be happy to go to the dog, would you? Don't. That would be a terrible idea."
Lead. Oh. Another one. Come on.
I don't see why that's any business of yours. Why shouldn't I go there?
Well, let's just say it might be a decision that you regret.
It might be a decision that what?
You
Sorry,
regret.
you cut off, Spur.
Sorry, my mic. You regret. And he gives you. He doesn't look very nice. He's giving you a mean look.
I say, well, thank you for the warning, but I think I can take care of myself. Then I walk out.
Okay, sure. Head back to the boatman's dog.
Is there anything else around the area besides these two
are
taverns?
the 2 inns that are on this trade route.
And that's it. There's nothing
That's
else.
That's it. And you have to get a room somewhere, otherwise you'll be sleeping
Okay,
outside.
I'm gonna go back to the dog place.
Alright, maybe I'll go downstairs and go bother Echo. This sounds amusing.
Yeah, sure.
I guess
Straight-
okay, how many are you just gonna keep drinking if I keep refilling your cup? Because that's what I'm doing basically. I'm draining my cup, and as soon as I see if your cup's sort of low, I top it off. So you have to stop me.
So Neil, are
I'm
you just Neil? Do you keep drinking?
Stop after one drink.
You stop after one drink?
Alright, suit yourself, Lenny. More for me.
All right.
I just take the bag and start chugging straight from it.
Bork, I'll have you make a Constitution save.
Hell yeah! Give me a sec. Tap back over. I'm a dwarf, man. All I do is brew. So I just roll 1d20.
Yeah, 1d20 and add your Constitution modifier.
Constitution 5. Constitution saving throw, right?
Huh?
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I only have 4.
Yeah.
Fuck, really?
Roll
Exclamation
point.
point.
No.
Oh my god.
So as experienced as you are with your holding your ale, you already had 7 pints downstairs.
I
Plus
suppose. 10 pints.
a couple
Swing
shots.
10 pints. I ain't no bitch.
You are drunk, and now you have disadvantage on all dexterity checks.
Woohoo! I mean, that's fine with me. That's my favorite character. I'm like, I need to try to think of drinking songs, drunk songs. I have to slur my speech now, I guess.
So you head downstairs.
Yeah, I was like,
Is Neil coming along?
I also head downstairs and I
Immediately, I
So,
did, like, nothing to do upstairs.
as you guys walk downstairs, you notice Kylora is back. She just
Echo
walks in
also.
through the door, and
Gets up and
Ikel
stretches.
is Ikel still reading his book?
No, he gets up and stretches and says, "Woo!"
Okay, he's doing that, and there's still the 3 other people. What do you guys do?
Okay, so I go. Oh, sorry, JC.
Echo walks to the bartender and asks how much for a room.
I just sit down at a random. Borg sits down at a random table, continues drinking,
Um,
like humming to himself, like, no, 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 no.
Well, I don't know if you've heard already, but I've said repeatedly it's 10 copper a night.
No, 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 no.
Oh, sorry, I get really engrossed when reading about things.
1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4.
That's okay.
I want some mutton in my door.
So will you be staying the night then?
Yeah, I think I will be.
Okay. So mark off 10 copper for everyone who is staying the night.
Yeah.
Is Kylora gonna stay the night as well?
Well, I still want to do some stuff. Are we ending the day?
Smack you, hoe, inside a bow.
Yeah, no. If you want to do some stuff,
Okay,
Let me
so
know.
I go to the owner,
uh-huh.
halfling dude, and I said, I just came from the other tavern, and they've been saying some things about this place.
So when you say that, he says, "You wouldn't be talking about the coin, would you?"
I mean, that's the only other inn around here.
He kind of spits at the ground. That's a terrible place, lass. Ever since they've come around, my business has been stolen. Like our food is so much better than theirs. What trash have they been saying about my dog here?
Things like it's haunted. You put people in your food.
I go like, what?
In
Who's putting people in food?
He responds.
sing my
In
music and
response to
I-
that, he just starts laughing. He's just like, ah, oh, where did you get that idea?
I go like,
How did
I
you
said,
find
it's
those
not
people?
my idea. This is what I heard from the other place.
I
I just wanted to see what you had to say about it. Insight check. Anything you say.
Or
can
you
tell
want to
it's
do an
not-
insight check? Go ahead.
Oh,
Roll insight check.
Can you reply to what I just said first?
He's kind of. He's not really answering. He's just like laughing. He's just laughing it off. He's like, ah,
Okay.
you know.
Insight check.
Alright, go ahead and roll for
He has
insight.
nothing to say about these rumors. He's just laughing at them.
He's not really
Insight check.
responding. He's just laughing it off.
Like, haha.
Sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles.
Wow, you should.
Okay, then before I insight check, I'm
Welcome
gonna
to
ask
the
him.
so
So are you saying there's no truth in these?
What are you saying,
rumors?
Jack? I can't hear you.
Can I also make a check as he's saying that?
Yeah, I mean he's being loud enough. You guys hear this half elf woman
Oh yeah.
saying that the food is made, potentially of what did you say exactly?
People.
From people.
No, you didn't say that though. You said
No, I said
Rumors.
like I
You heard
heard rumors.
things.
Like they're telling me that the space is haunted and your food is made from people, or like there's people in your food. just implications that the meat or whatever, it's like human beings or stuff.
Orc doesn't give a shit because I'm drunk. I'm just like sitting there like, laughing along.
So he like laughs, like he laughs it off, and then I'm like, so you're saying there's nothing, like these rumors are just that there's no truth in them.
Well, we have been having some people disappear, but I mean, what can I say? Like, I only work in food. I can't. It's the best meal you'll ever have. Why don't you try it?
It is pretty
That is
tasty.
freaking cagey.
So,
What the-
Did someone want to make an insight check?
Okay, I'm gonna insight check.
All right,
wanna
go ahead.
see,
He's not really
Whoever,
saying anything.
whoever wants to do an insight check, go ahead.
Are we all insight checking?
I'm
If
not,
you
I'm
want
drunk.
to, if you want to.
Sure. What is it? RD 1d20 plus your plus what?
Explanation roll.
D20 plus your wisdom.
Wisdom or wisdom bonus?
Wisdom skills. Your bonus. If you're proficient in it, you get a +2 on top of that.
What the fuck?
It's explanation ROLL.
Wait, no, R should work, right?
Apparently not.
Oh, game sucks.
I didn't write it. Okay, so
What the fuck?
so Ekel, he seems like he's telling the truth. Like that he's,
Yeah.
it's just you had the meal. That it doesn't seem like anything weird. You don't know what it is, but
If people taste this good,
it's
I'm
the
down for
most
eating
delicious
people.
thing you've ever had. As far as Kelora, what you notice about this guy is he's kind of weird. There's definitely something off about him. You can't really place it. He's kind of laughing a lot for no reason, and he keeps making food jokes.
I mean,
Like,
he was already
that's how
like
the cookie crumbles. You are what you eat. He's
I
got-
shake my head and it's like, can I just get a room for the night?
Yeah, of course. That'll be 10 copper.
Do I notice anything?
Huh?
I notice anything?
Oh, what did you roll?
You rolled
13.
a 13.
You basically the same as what Kylora saw. Just he's odd. He's definitely odd. But beyond that, I mean, that's what you guys read from him. He's odd and he's laughing when there's really nothing funny.
Can I so Kylora's getting the room, right? Is she
Yeah, Kylora's getting a room. Sure.
shuffling after that and then try to talk to him about like what's in the food?
Well, I can't tell you. That's the secret ingredient. That's why people come from across the lands.
I'm working on this project and your food would really rank really high, but I don't know what category to put it in my worth it list. Like is it worth it pork? I don't really know. So if you could give me some insight, I will write very good reviews for you and spread it around the realms as well as all the places I visit.
People know about the boatman's dog. Okay, I don't need any additional advertising. People come here if they want to have the best food around.
All he said.
Yeah, that's all he says. Sorry.
Okay, I kind of just like shrug and then.
I mean, so like based on your role and Kylora's role, he's obviously being very evasive about the source of the dog special.
Okay. I just kind of shrug and then I telling the audience a story like a bard does about Sweeney Todd, a barber in a place called London, which most people may not know about this place, but
What is London? What is London? The human asks, what's London?
it's just a place. He was a barber there. He cuts hair for a living, and story goes that he'd kill his customers as he was cutting their hair, and then he would take the bodies and then work with this lady who makes meat pies, and then they would sell human meat pies, and it was the most delicious meat pies that London has ever had. Just thought it was a very interesting story to share with everyone in the room today.
So as you say this story, the human female, she was eating there, and she looked kind of like she didn't want to be bothered, and she takes a look at you, and she has this really disgusted look at you, and she just starts walking out of the tavern. And so there is also a gnome and an elf, and the gnome, when he hears you tell that story, he's like, well, I don't care if this food has people in it. This is the most delicious meal I've ever had in my life.
And then I go like, that's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck.
And the elf in
Another
the,
line's gonna keep drinking.
there's an elf who looks like he's like a worker, or not a worker. He's his clothes are caked in dried mud. He's loud and he yells, unless there's any proof, then I wouldn't put any stock in it.
The proof has to be in the pudding.
This guy's still drunk. I tried to get Boric back to his room.
All right, so you guys head up.
No, I went up like
Okay.
when I got the room. Like I was not.
So
I'm
everyone
just like in my room. I'm like,
is Echo heading up?
Echo.
It's pretty late.
Yeah.
It's pretty late.
Heads up before,
I suppose it's time.
before Neil and Boric.
Okay, so you guys are all in your room.
Yeah, I shamble
Everyone-
around.
After the conversation ends, he abruptly just heads up.
Okay. Anybody doing anything before they sleep?
I could collapse on my bed. Just go in and boom.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Good night.
Anybody want to do anything before they sleep?
I just kind of. Is there something as like
investigate my or like I don't know,
trap?
action check my room, see what's up in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
Which one do I do? Investigation or perception?
What do you want? What are you looking for?
I just want like to overall like see what's in there, if there's anything sketchy.
Sure. No, you roll perception then. So I mean, there's not much. It's just a bed, a chest to put your stuff, a wardrobe, a closet to put your clothes in, desk and some cloths and stuff. Nothing special. Just your normal tavern room.
There's nothing like sketchy. No signs of haunted things or whatever.
No, nothing. No signs of haunted things. You do find just lying around like 3 copper if you want to add that to your inventory.
Oh, cool.
Just like behind the corners and stuff because you rolled so high.
Okay. And then like, is there a window in here? I have a window in my room.
Yeah, there's a window out into the stuff.
I check to see if it's locked.
No, not locked. You can open it if you want.
Is it lockable? Like, can I lock it?
Yeah, just a simple lock, like nothing special. Nothing that would require a key.
Okay. I lock the window and I lock my door.
Okay. And then you going to sleep?
Yeah.
Can I like? Is there a way for me to like be alert or something, or like Like, is that a roll or?
I mean, you can stay up if you want. Like, you would like you're tired. You're pretty tired, so like.
Yeah,
If you want to stay up because you're
started,
scared, if you want to stay up because you're scared, you totally can. You just will be really tired the next day. You might get a point of exhaustion.
I put my dagger like in front of the door so that like if the door opens, like it'll make a noise.
Okay, sure.
Oh yeah, I'm like freaked out. Well, I'm just suspicious. So I'm like sleeping with my armor and stuff on still, and I have like my weapons close by.
I am passed the fuck out.
Anybody else doing anything, or is everyone falling asleep?
Loud snoring intensifies.
Okay, so everyone falls asleep during the night. Kylora, you're not fully awake, but well, something wakes you, Kylora. Something wakes you, and you feel very cold.
Okay.
And you blink open your eyes, and a grim-looking specter appears before you. The vaguely human shape hovers in the air. His sharp claws idly scratch the wooden doorway as he brushes against it. A raspy voice booms in your head. This actually booms in all of you. This voice booms in all of your heads.
But it's just like in my room.
It's in your room. It's in your room.
And it's scratching the door or the
No.
window?
He walked through. He just phased right through the door. It's a ghost. He phased right through the door. And he's scratching it with the back of his claws. And all of you wake up to the sound of, huh?
He's inside my room scratching at my door, like trying to get out, or just standing there.
He's inside your room. He's facing you.
Okay.
And he says this. He's scratching the door. He's looking at you. And all of you hear this voice in your head. You shall regret the night here, intruders. Do you like my ghost voice?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You shall regret your night here.
I gotta work on my shitty dwarven accent.
You shall regret staying the night here, intruders. It's a raspy voice, and it's booms in your head. So everyone's awake now. Everyone's awake.
Even me?
Huh?
Even me?
Yeah.
Auric? What was that? I'll
Also,
kill you.
Anybody who has armor is not wearing it.
What?
Yeah.
Who's not wearing armor?
No, anybody who has armor does not get any bonuses from it because you guys went to sleep and you're not sleeping with armor.
I said that I was sleeping in armor.
Oh, did you? Oh, you did?
Suspicious. Yeah, I said I'm sleeping with my armor on and all my weapons are close by because I'm suspicious.
Okay, sure.
I don't use armor.
Okay, sure. No, you have your armor on then. And Jack, because you mentioned the sword, if you wanted to keep your armor to the dagger, if you wanted to keep your armor on too, you could. But
Armor, yeah.
But Akel and Boric don't have their armor. But I don't
That's
think
fine.
you don't have armor anyways, right?
I don't have armor.
Yeah, neither of you have armor anyway, so it's fine.
Da, 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 da.
Okay.
Uh,
Why doesn't everyone actually roll an initiative then?
Am I still drunk? What?
Initiative.
Have I
No,
slept it
no.
off
You are
or
not drunk. You're not drunk. You're not drunk.
Okay.
Roll initiative,
No.
everyone.
1d20 and initiative, right? Dexterity, right?
Dexterity.
Yeah, pretty much. Your dexterity.
Dexterity bonus?
The modifier.
Modifier.
Fuck. I'm retarded.
God damn it. So it looks like Jack, David, Kay, me.
Well, the monster
Yes, Jack
thing
is
is
first.
somewhere.
I mean, would you like to scream, Kay?
No,
Kylora? Are you screaming, Kylora?
I'm not screaming. I wake up, I see this thing, I'm like getting my weapons. I'm like,
You're not screaming?
no, I'm not screaming.
Okay. Well, okay. Okay, Jack, go ahead. You don't know what's happening. Remember that. Jack, you're first. What you just
So
hear this voice? You hear this voice in your head. So what do you do?
I pick up my dagger.
Okay.
I try to locate the source of the voice. I don't see it in my room.
There's no source of the there's no source in the voice. It's all in your head. So you rush out of the door.
So I open the door and check out what's outside.
Okay. Nothing. Yet.
Okay, and then
You hear some noise from the rooms around you. It sounds like people are getting up as well, but you don't see
I-
anything.
so I yell like. Okay, I just hide. How about that? I try to hide.
Yeah, that's fine. You hide with your door open, right?
So do I do stealth check or?
Oh, you wanna actually hide? Yeah. Sure, if you want, you can roll stealth. Stealth check.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. It's pretty dark. You hide behind the doorway, and you have your door open, but you don't really notice anything. So, is that the end of your turn? Yeah, there's not much for you to do, but if you want, you can like hold your turn, or hold your bonus action for like a specific event.
Oh, no, I don't.
I mean,
Oh, that would make sense. No, I don't do anything.
okay, yeah, that's fine. Like you don't really see anything, so that makes sense, right?
don't-
Next up is Lighty.
What?
No, no,
Why don't I last?
18. Oh,
I'm not even lighting. What the-
Boric goes first. Sorry. Boric goes
my
next.
head.
Yeah, you hear
What's
this booming
happening?
voice. You shall regret staying the night here, intruders. And
I'm
your,
like,
your head's
How
banging
much
a
did I
little bit.
drink? Oh, and I'm hearing things in my head, but then I can hear people like rustling nearby.
Well, you hear someone's door open. That's about
I'm
it.
like, I groggily like just shove open my door.
Okay,
Go into the hallway,
you see Neil's door is open, and that's about it.
and like, what's happening? Whatever. It's like I need to find the toilet anyway, so I like stumble down the hallway,
Okay.
just
So
walking towards like the stairs.
it is Kylora's turn now.
I think I'm hearing shit.
Yeah,
Time
I mean,
out. So
it's fine.
for this initiative stuff, is it like everything's happening like literally as a turn? Or
Yeah, everything's
is-
happening in like seconds.
I mean, like, if Jack's action happened first, and then when David takes his action, it's as if Jack's action
Yeah.
have already.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
in
so.
turn. It's in turn. It's in turn.
Okay.
Okay.
But you said you're hiding, right?
Yeah.
So I don't see you. Okay, I'm
No,
like, whatever.
you
like,
see
I'm-
his door is open, but that's all you see.
Okay, so I'm like, whatever. Maybe
Okay.
he's out for a walk. So I need to take a piss. And then I like shuffle towards the
Kylora,
stairs.
you have this specter in front of you.
So, can you describe it to me? It looks like a ghost with
Yeah,
a human face.
it's a grim-looking specter. It's a vaguely humanoid shape, so it's not very detailed, but it's hovering in the air, and you can see he has claws, and he's looking directly at you.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I let's see. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, sure. What is the save?
Wisdom.
Okay. What is your spell DC?
14.
Okay. He does not save. So how much? Go ahead and roll for damage.
I don't add anything to this, do I?
No, it's a cantrip. You
Just
just
1d8.
yeah, it's just 1d whatever the damage is. Okay, he takes 2
Eight
damage.
damage.
No, it's good. Hold on.
True. It's not 1d20.
Do you know what type of damage Toll the Dead is?
Necrotic?
It's necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast Toll the Dead, and it definitely. So you see a little bell up here above him, and it definitely impacted him. But when you see if there's any reaction, it does not look like it's affected him at all.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
So that's the end. Are you gonna move or anything?
Are there lights? Is like how is lights and do I have to light a candle? Is there a light switch?
There's a low candle like that was blown out when the specter came in.
Can I bonus action light that so I can see better? I assume it's like pitch black, right?
No, I mean there's light from the road as well. Like it's low light, but you can still make it out. So, yeah, you can. And if you wanna, cry for help or anything, you can do that too if you want.
That's against her character.
Just
That is
saying.
really against my character.
Okay, fine.
If it was me, Kay, I would be like, "Oh my god, guys, come help me!"
All right, no,
now.
that's
But my
totally
character is just like,
totally fine. That's totally fine.
Honestly,
Honestly, it's totally fine. Okay, so you cast Toll the Dead, and it didn't look like if the spell. He did not make the save, but he doesn't look like he took any damage. So next up is his turn, the Spectre's turn.
But like, did I like turn on the light or something?
No.
Sure. We'll just say yeah. You lit a candle,
Okay.
and he's going to run. He's gonna float over to you, and he's gonna make a multi-attack.
Okay.
Can I even?
He's gonna attack. He's gonna float over to you and swipe at you twice. Does a
Like
24?
melee
Yeah, with his claws. Does a 24 hit?
Yeah. 24 is super up. I'm just gonna like die right now, guys.
Hold on, let me. I'm missing a page.
I mean, I'm just trying to find a bath.
Andrews.
I don't know what's happening.
Just see
Okay.
difficulty.
Nah, last time, remember the owlbear just like crit Huber to death, like one shot.
I feel like I'm gonna get one shot. Like 24, what the heck?
No, that's the hit though. It's not the damage.
No,
24
I
to
know,
hit.
but that's really high to hit.
You take 7 damage, 7 points of slashing damage on the first hit.
Okay, maybe you're dead.
Does a you said you have 17 AC?
That's my armor class. Wait. Hold on. Let me think about that plus. Yeah, it's 17.
Okay. He hits with the second one too.
Okay, I'm just gonna die now.
The fuck?
Let's start, boys.
You take another 6 points of damage.
Okay, so I'm dead.
You're unconscious. You're unconscious.
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious. All right. That makes it. Then
Wait,
that-
sorry, hold on. So 7 and then 6?
yeah, 7 damage and then 6 damage.
Okay, so I'm at -3.
Yeah, you're unconscious.
Yeah,
You're not-
no, but like I think if you like kill me more than my max hit points, don't I automatically fail a death saving throw or something? Or I die.
No. If their hit was like, if he did 20 damage on one hit, then yeah, you'd like automatically fail a death saving throw. Okay. Next up is Echo, and you've heard that voice in your head, and you've heard some rumbles around you, some doors opening, and you even hear like a bell ringing from one of the rooms.
Get up slowly, walk, like, kind of inch open the door
Sure.
slowly.
You see Boric, walking around. He looks like he's headed to the bathroom.
Never drinking this much again. I said that last time.
And then I guess just call out the dwarf.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what's going on?
Was that? Oh, score boy. Are you up?
Actually, Bork, you can make a perception check if you want.
Okay.
Mid round perception check to see if you could tell where the bell noise was from.
What? There was a bell.
The toll the dead noise.
Okay.
Also, I lit up a candle, so there should be like some light.
There's a little light, but honestly, it doesn't mean anything to him.
I have decent perception check. No.
You hear a little ringing, and maybe like a crumble of a body, but you really can't tell. So.
Yeah, I'm like, now I'm hearing things too. It's like, hello, squirrel boy. What's up?
And you keep on heading on to the bathroom, I guess.
I shrug back at Echo. I'm like, not sure. I heard some voices in my head. Maybe it was a bad dream. But either way, I probably drank too much. I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. I keep grumbling to myself as I continue my shuffle onwards.
Okay. You make it to the top of the stairs, and we'll just say that's the end of your round. Or actually, Echo, is there anything else you wanted to do?
So he basically did he ignore or like?
No, I said hello, squirrel boy.
Oh.
And then it's like I don't know what's going on. I thought I heard something. Woke up.
Okay.
Maybe because I drank too much. Now I'm going to the bathroom.
Like stand kind of like not hiding, but like taking cover next to the door, around the door.
Okay.
And just like assessing the situation.
That's totally cool. All right. So top of the round, Neil. And what do you want to do? You're still hiding behind your door. You maybe heard some sounds, but since you weren't in the hallway, it's not that clear. What do you want to do?
Okay, so if I go back out in the hallway,
Bork is on his way to the bathroom.
See the lights from one of the doors.
Sure.
How far apart are the rooms?
Roll perception. They're pretty close together.
So he should see Echo too.
Yeah. He sees Bork. He sees Echo at the entrance of his door. Go ahead and roll perception, or to see if you notice the light. Not really. I mean, it's not like a very strong light. So.
Okay. So I just start knocking on people's doors and be like, hey, is everything okay in there?
So the only door that isn't open that you know of would be
Closed.
The
only door he knows of that would be closed.
Oh, closed is Kylora's door. So you want to go ahead and knock on it?
Everything okay? Hello.
No answer.
Okay. Hear any reaction from the door at all?
No, you don't hear anything.
Not hear anything. Okay. At this point,
Do you want to try the door?
Yeah. So can I kick the door open or something?
You can try to open it. Do you want to try to kick it open? Why would you want to do that?
Oh, it's not locked. I thought you were being.
No, are you gonna try and open it?
You don't know if it's locked.
Yeah, you don't know if it's locked. You're gonna. It is locked. So you jiggle the doorknob a little bit. It's locked.
And then I try to open it.
You're gonna try to kick down a door, just randomly.
This bard.
I mean, you can if you want. Sure.
Here comes the failed strength check.
Okay, fine. I don't know what to do.
What would your character do? Just do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm going to the fucking bathroom.
Kay's dying.
But you guys don't know that.
You guys don't know that.
Yeah, why would we care? It's a rando.
It is a rando.
I just want to see Squirrel Boy do more funny things.
Boric, if he noticed anything.
Was that? What'd you ask?
Asked if you noticed anything.
You did not. He rolled a 5. He did not
Oh,
notice
that's-
anything.
He heard a bell ring. He heard some creepy voices. He
Yeah, that-
Like, do you mean like, yeah, I didn't notice anything then, but I
Oh yeah.
I
So,
like,
so
I
the,
have
the
her
only
voice.
the only thing you guys all noticed is that you guys all heard the same voice, right? The same voice that woke you all up.
Well,
Oh,
we
okay.
don't know that everyone else heard it, right? We just know everyone.
I think Jack is asking.
No,
if
yeah,
I
but
did
Jack just
Neil's asking Borg.
Neil just asked, and Borg, you can answer.
All right, I was like, huh? I like scratched my head. I'm like, was that you said you heard a voice too? So it wasn't just me. I thought it just maybe I drank too much. I know you did. You drank a lot too. And then I look over at Echo. It's like, did you, squirrel boy? Did you hear any noise in your head too?
Nod.
I guess we're either all crazy or some weird shit is going down.
All right. I mean, I think that's the end of your turn, Jack. You check the door. You talk to Borg. So
Okay.
Borg, your turn again.
Okay, sure.
Well, now that I know that we all heard the voice, I think
Are you gonna still take a piss?
I really do have to, but I was like, well, I suppose we should. Who else is here? And like, you just tried that door. Who's in that room again? I ask Neil.
I believe it was the other
Half elf.
Oh,
I
just
don't
like
think I don't
shamble
even
up.
think she told you her name.
Yeah, I just like
We don't
shamble
know
up.
anyone's name right now.
I like just not bang on the door loud. Like, oi, oi, lassie. Yeah, you awake? Did you hear some weird voice in your head too?
No
Trying to
answer.
figure out if
No
they're all
answer.
crazy or
No
something.
answer.
I like stroke my beard. Like, well, either she's a heavy
She's a
sleeper.
heavy sleeper.
Yeah, maybe she's just a heavy sleeper. I shrugged. It's like, I don't know.
I mean, I guess.
Do I have to? Can I like do another? I did a mid-round perception last check. Can I like, check something again?
Yeah. Sure, if you want.
I'll check for that light.
Yeah.
Again.
So okay. You're at the door. You notice there is a light on. Go ahead and roll perception to see like if you can look inside, like under the door.
Okay.
Ooh.
14. You see a light, but that's a bit all you see. You see there's a light inside.
Yeah, I like dropped down, peered down under the cracks. Like, well, the light's on. Maybe she just scared of the dark or something. I don't know.
All right. So that is the end of Borg's
Yeah, I guess
turn.
I'm dead. Yeah.
It is Kylora's turn, but Kyler, you're unconscious. You don't have to do anything.
Bro,
Huh?
Wow, easy turn.
No, you don't have to. You don't have to roll death saving throw.
why not?
Why not? Indeed. So it is the Spectre's turn again.
Andrew just tried to make it so I don't actually die after I spent like hours making my character in the first game.
So it's the Spectre's turn again, and so it's gonna. So you guys don't see this, but it's gonna turn away from Kylora and make its way towards the door, towards the person in front of it, which is Bork. So Bork, you're staring at this door, and you see this Spectre come out of the door, just float right through.
Oh shit! What the? I like step back, like,
Sure.
oh god, are you all seeing this, or am I just really still drunk?
And he booms. The voice booms again. You shall regret staying the night here, intruders. And he's gonna make a swipe at you. He's gonna make 2 swipes at you.
Okay.
Does the 17 hit?
Oh,
Yes.
no, we're all gonna die.
First hit, 3 damage.
Okay.
What the crap? Why wasn't this for me?
Maybe he got a crit.
He rolled a
No, he
1.
didn't
He rolled
crit.
a 1 on David's hit.
Wait, we can reverse engineer his attack from this.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay, so the first claw strikes you into the top of your chest and does a little bit of damage, but the second claw attack misses wide.
I touch myself, like, oh shit! I guess this ain't a dream.
Yeah. The next is Ekel, right? Ekel.
Yeah.
Your turn. You see you're staring out of the hall and you see this ghost just come out of the doorway and take a swipe at Bork. What are you gonna do?
Can I use like magic that doesn't exist in D&D?
Not right now. What do you want to do? What do you want to
I
do?
want to cast sight.
What is sight?
Like what it does in what I want it to do.
See invisible things?
Yeah, just like illuminate the area and.
So there is a D&D spell for that. It's called Fairy Fire.
Oh, I guess it's too high level.
Well, no, it's not too
Oh,
higher
oh, I-
level, but like I don't know if wizards get it.
Fire, by the way.
But I mean,
Sight's
so there are
basic.
there are cantrip. Like which cantrips did you get?
I didn't get it for sure. I got Ray of Frost and Fireball.
Don't you get
Nice.
3?
Huh?
Don't you get 3 cantrips?
Did I not pick 3? Oh, minor illusion.
Minor. Okay. Well, yeah. I don't know if you could use any of those here in this situation.
Yeah.
So
It's not like it's invisible.
yeah, it's not invisible. You can see it,
Yeah, and
You
it
can
fucking
see it.
hit me.
and it just hit. Yeah, you can see it. It just hit Bork. We'll say for the sake of things, there's still a lamp, a sconce on the wall, so you guys can all see it.
Okay. What the hell does minor illusion even?
Nice choice of spells, dude.
What the? I created something. An illusion. Okay, walk up to the dwarf and be like, hey, are you alright?
You're gonna walk up to the specter.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. The specter just took a swipe at
Yeah, you just
the
clawed
dwarf,
me
but
across
you're
the
gonna
chest.
walk right up to him. Okay.
Maybe not like walk up, but like kind of like behind him enough so that I like can put a hand on his shoulder.
Okay, sure. Is that your action?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Wait, you're putting a hand on the specter or on David?
Dwarf.
Okay. I was like, why are you
Wait,
asking the specter if he's okay?
He can answer. Yeah, Borg, you can answer.
I mean, like answer
Alright.
and then maybe out and
I'll be like, does it look like I'm fucking bleeding? You see this thing too?
alright, start kind of like trying to pull him back.
Sure. You can move like 10 feet. 10 feet.
Okay.
Okay. And that does provoke an attack of opportunity against Bork, because Bork is in melee range.
He's just secretly trying to kill us all.
Do you still want to do that?
Wait, why is it provoke?
Because I'm locked in
He's
combat.
within melee range. He's within melee range. So he can smack him if he tries to move away.
Can I resist the pull?
Yeah, you can. If you guys wanted, okay, how badly do you want to pull him? Because he's resisting the pull.
I mean, okay, fine, don't pull him that.
Okay.
Like you can pull back. I can like shrug your hand off because I'm like staring at this thing that just clawed me. So
Okay,
No,
turn
like-
end.
What do you do?
Turn end. Nothing.
Okay, that's fine.
cast
I mean,
Ray
I
of
don't
Frost.
think I can cast. You can't cast anything here, I think.
What? You can cast all your
He
spells
can't cast
and
anything.
all your spells. You can firebolt him if you want.
Fireball's gonna burn down the house.
You can if you want. You can try it. It's up to you. It's up to you.
If you roll a 1, I guess.
No, it's totally fine. If he doesn't want to burn the house down, that's totally fine.
He can freeze the house down.
Yeah, for now, do nothing.
Okay.
All right, we gotta fucking run. We're not winning this.
Okay.
Well,
Neil.
Someone should like
Explain
notice
that
the
we
dead
can't
body.
go outside.
Well,
someone
you,
should-
you would if the door wasn't locked. Neil, it's your turn.
Okay, so I see this like ghost fucking pop out and
Yep.
attack.
And take a swipe at Borik, your new
Yeah,
friend.
and I'm bleeding.
Casually walks up to the guy and is like, "Hey, are you okay?" I'm like, "What the fuck?"
You
He's
see
like,
all of this. You see all of it.
Like, all right, I don't know what's going on, but like I'm just gonna try to like help Auric. So I'll do the bardic inspiration for my bonus action.
Sure. What are you gonna do? A little song or diddle?
Okay.
Oh no.
This is the only reason I'm playing. I just want to listen to the fucking.
That's the fate.
Nice, nice.
I'm inspired.
That is an easy. Does he get a 1d6? What does he get?
Yeah, you get a 1d6 for like attack roll or ability check or saving throw.
Yeah, so you can pretty much
Okay.
apply that 1d6 to any of your rolls.
Okay, but I can only do it once, right?
Yeah, whenever he gives it to you, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's basically a consumable.
Okay.
Then I try to use my I try to use my short bow to hit the thing.
You have a short bow?
He's gonna hit David. Or Echo. Oh no.
Oh no!
Nice echo coming up and almost killing me.
Is there a minimum distance for the short bow?
It's 80, I think, and 320.
Yards?
Yeah, I feel like for a short bow, like if you were too close, you might get disadvantage.
Really? I
Oh.
would have that. Oh, never mind.
How close am I?
Really close.
Like 5 feet, like 10 feet, 10 feet. So not that close, but whatever. I'll look it up later. Go ahead and roll to hit with your short bow then.
Okay, so it's the weapon attack bonus.
It's 1d20 plus your bonus. Yeah, bonus to hit. Plus your dex modifier, I think. I'm not sure. A 9. What's your bonus? Oh wait, that already includes your bonus. A 9 misses. Your arrow, he kind of just goes through him. 9 does not hit.
Well, does it like miss or does
Like,
it go
go-
through?
Misses.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't actually go.
Yeah, it doesn't actually go through. It misses.
Uh oh. Is this a whisper? Do we need elemental attacks?
Oh, luckily we have a wizard, right?
Huh?
Okay. Bork, your turn.
So I do notice that he came out of that room behind. So I kind of like shouts like, "Wait a minute! What about the lassie that was in that room?"
What?
I noticed that
Oh,
because
yeah,
he
okay.
came out of that room, right? There's someone in that room, and it was
Yeah.
locked.
Yeah, that's pretty concerning.
Yeah. Well, I'm in combat, so I kind of like, all right, laddies, I'll distract him. Try to get that door open, and then I roll to attack the specter. Like, I guess I'll just try to punch it.
I mean, okay, yeah, sure, you're a monk.
David is
Yeah.
a monk.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, you ugly bastard, let's throw down. If that's how you
Yeah,
want to play,
roll to hit, roll to
let's
hit.
fucking play. Is it 1d20 plus
Plus
see how
your
monk-
dex modifier. I'm.
Yeah, I think so. I can use dex.
We'll look it up later. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's +3.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you definitely hit. So go ahead and roll damage.
Can I use the inspiration too on the damage? Or no?
I think so.
I don't think no, you can't do that for damage. You can use it to attack. Like if you rolled like a 9, you can use the inspiration die to increase.
Okay, but can I hold it indefinitely, or does it fade next turn?
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
You get
10
10. It would probably last throughout the whole
Each
entire
round is
game.
10 seconds. So
Okay,
it'll
so
probably
I
last
just-
the whole fight.
Okay. Well, I don't do much damage, so.
I did 2 damage. I'm probably not even.
Oh baby, max rolls on my unarmed strike.
Nice. Don't you get a bonus?
I can do bonus action and then throw another punch. Basically.
No, but don't you get a plus to your d4?
Oh, proficiency bonus?
I think so.
Let me see. So it says let me see. So you can roll a d4 in place of your normal damage of your unarmed strike or monk weapon. I can attack again as a bonus action. So like when I attack with unarmed, I can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
Hold on, let me take a look at the monk really quick. Actually, let me Google it.
It says it has a proficiency bonus. I don't know what that
Alright,
means.
hold on.
That's just level. I think it's just 1d4. It scales with level though. Like at level 5, it becomes a 1d6. I think.
You really only do 4 damage, max?
Let me see. I think.
Do it or no? And any unarmed? Because that should be a proficiency bonus, right?
Let me see that.
Shouldn't you have like a strength or a dex modifier that you add to that? I
Yeah,
swear?
I'm looking.
Doesn't Bo do that?
It doesn't look like it. Oh, you,
Oh yeah, you
no,
can
no.
use dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can use dexterity instead of strength for the attack
Yeah.
and damage. So it's +3.
Okay, so you do 7 bludgeoning damage. So you punch the wisp, you punch the specter, and it kind of goes through him. You feel resistance in your punch, but it's not like punching like a solid object. So he definitely takes some damage, but it might not be as effective as you think. As a normal, if he took the full brunt of the punch. Did you hear me?
Wait. So
Yeah.
he didn't take the full brunt of the punch?
He didn't take full damage. But
He didn't take full damage. Like
Okay.
you just get the feeling that it didn't do
full damage.
the full damage. Basically, he's resistant to bludgeoning.
Yeah, I know. Well, bonus action. I'm going in again.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll to hit. Is that a natural 20?
Natties.
Nice.
That is-
Okay.
Oh dang, he just crit damage.
Nice, David.
Nice.
That was really.
How does it work? Is it roll 2d4?
What do you guys want to do? Do you want to just double 1 or roll 2?
Roll 2.
Okay, roll
Okay.
2. Roll 2. So
Every
roll
chance
2d4 and then add your dex modifier. Holy shit!
Two fists. I
Ah!
got 2 knuckle sandwiches for you right here, you ugly
That is
bastard.
that's pretty intense.
2, 4.
Okay. Yeah, he takes that
My
right on,
hand
and
burns.
this is the same as the previous hit. Like it definitely did damage, not as effective as you thought it might be, but a solid hit, honestly.
And then while I'm doing this, like, get the door open. I'll keep him busy.
Okay.
My hand shines with a burning power.
Whose turn is it? Is it
Like telling me to defeat you.
Yes.
Oh, it's
wait.
it's the Spectre's turn. Oh,
Wait.
nice. Okay.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
the Spectre's turn. Hold on one sec.
Shut your pie hole.
Hold on, I'm just calculating damage. You did 7 plus 11?
Yeah.
18? Okay.
And before it's dead.
Hey, so strong. Strong, Wayne.
Wait, monks are always strong.
Not really. People say monks are kind of meh.
Okay, so
You
he
haven't seen a surf strike.
so his focus.
Yeah, I don't get a service trick.
So he took a hit. He took a hit, and he's going to use his special ability called. And actually, where is everybody right now? So, Eckel is a little bit behind you, and
Yeah, I'm in like melee range.
okay, and
Rook is basically in there.
and Neil is off to the side, right?
He's like farther down
Okay.
the hallway.
So he's gonna stare at Boric and Eckel, and he's going to let out a piercing gaze. Like his eyes flash with a blue light. And both of you, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
So what is that?
Roll 1d20. Add your wisdom saving throw bonus.
I might need to use inspiring.
You can use your inspiration. It's 1d6.
I just need to get it out of the 1. Does it erase the fact that it's a 1 or no? If I
Oh wait, no, he's on a natural 1. It's not gonna help. Don't use it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, does it cancel out if I roll the d6, do I add it to the
No,
1?
it doesn't. If natural
Well,
1 is always a
It
natural
could
1.
potentially, but the save is not that low.
Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna bother. Alright, whatever, I'm dead. Goodbye, boys. I tried.
So you are now frightened, and on your turn, like you would drop whatever you're holding, but on your turn you must attempt to run away from the creature. Like you can't try to fight; you must try to run away.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Okay.
That was my backup plan.
All right.
Echo's so brave.
It is now Eccle's turn.
Yeah. Echo, mega brave. What the fuck? You have
Echo's
6
wise.
wisdom? You have 6 wisdom saving? What the hell? What's your
Yeah,
wisdom?
that seems crazy.
17 plus 3.
Yeah, wisdom should be 3. And
It
then
should be
what's your other
plus
3
5,
for?
so I think it's 24.
Oh,
Proficiency in
Yeah, proficiency
Proficiency
is
is
only plus
2.
2.
3 plus 2 is 5. Yeah. It's fine though. It's fine. You are not scared. You save.
Ah.
Okay. It is.
wait, but didn't wizards or something get a bonus?
Yeah. That's your plus. So
Oh, okay. So maybe I
you
can't
get 3 from your wisdom, and then you get 2 on top of that because
Oh,
you're.
I can't math.
Okay. So it is your turn now. His eyes have glowed blue, and you see Boric just like freak
I'm like
out.
hyperventilating.
Yeah, he's hyperventilating. He looks like he's about to run away.
Wow. Put hand on shoulder. Are you okay?
I mean, yeah, I'm feared, sir.
Yeah. Echo, what are you gonna do?
I like kind of like throw his hand. Wait, did you actually put your hand on my shoulder and ask, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, I'll brush it off. Like, oh, what are you? Does it look like I'm okay?
Wait, you did it again?
Yeah, because he changed state.
Okay.
Alright, cast minor illusion. Okay, can I make a copy of someone? Okay, I make a copy of Borg, I guess.
Of
with
what?
minor illusion. Can I make a illusion of Borg?
I think minor illusion is
God damn it. It says you create a sound or an image of an object.
no longer than a 5-foot cube. Okay, yeah, sure. Boric is shorter than 5 feet, but go ahead and make a sleight of hand check to see if
Like 4 foot
the
something,
specter
I'm pretty sure.
doesn't see you cast that spell.
Oh, okay. What's sleight of hand?
1d20 plus your dex, I think.
Dex. That's the bonus dex, right?
Bonus dex, yeah. Everything's the modifier. Okay, sure. There is now a image of a
Frightened.
frightened,
Dwarf.
so another frightened dwarf. Right next to them or what?
Ah, there's 2 of me now.
Right next to them or what?
Yeah, sure. Let's deal with that.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh god, there's 2 of me now.
Okay,
Oh no.
sure.
Oh god.
Top of the
I
round.
can't die here.
Top
I
of the
can't die
round.
here.
Neil,
I
your
hope Kay
turn.
is having fun.
I'm having loads of fun.
I'm sorry,
I was like
Kay.
that. I'm
Wait,
taking
you
a nice
didn't have to
nap.
like scream. You could have like battle. I don't know. Does your character just like silent or something?
I'm very quiet, yeah.
I'm
Can't
sorry,
you make some
Kay.
cling clanking
I mean,
noises
I
when you're,
was expecting, like, I would last at least 1 round because of my armor class, but then he just rolled so high, I'm like, okay, I guess
but
I'm
your
just
armor
gonna-
clanks. You could have like made some. You wear chainmail, don't you?
I wear scale now.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
could've,
like,
like,
I don't know if you
jangle.
get, but you roll really low perception and, like, hearing sound and stuff. So what,
Yeah, like
I
if
don't
you
know.
when you looked under the door, you could have seen her body, but you rolled too low.
Yeah, I guess. Or be defiant. Go like, ghosts don't scare
Anyways,
me.
Neil, she's not dead yet. Neil, your turn.
Yeah, it's my
I
sister really
will
does.
fire Echo.
You fire what? Another arrow?
I think he's inspiring Pickle.
Oh yeah, sure.
Why?
Are you gonna play a little diddle?
Sure.
He's doing the magic. Wait, cast some fucking magic. What are you doing?
No, this is bonus action.
No. I mean, Pet Echo. Can you cast Frostbolt? Your grandfather wouldn't be very proud if you didn't use his signature spell, Ray of Frost.
No, his signature spell's still
Ah,
good. Get it right.
No, it's Ray of Frost from the past campaigns, sir.
Yeah, but now
This is going off Pekko continuing. This is coming out of the legend of Pekko when he went to the cheaper inn and died.
All right. So you're inspiring Echo?
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead and inspire Echo.
Yeah, because I'm feared, so it's useless on me. I already have one too.
All right. Awesome. Echo, you get a 1d6 inspiration.
Wonderful. Oh,
What's that
photocopy.
used for? Like when you roll below a 6?
No, when you want to hit,
I'll be right back.
when you're rolling to hit, then you can add a 1d6.
Okay. Oh, add a 1.
Or like
You can do it after you roll really shitty.
You can do it after as well.
Or Andrew says that's not good enough.
Yep. Okay. Neil, what's your primary action?
I'm gonna use a cantrip, vicious mockery.
Okay, sure.
After.
What's the
So-
save?
Sorry, what?
What is the save?
who's that?
Is wisdom.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Actually, no, he rolls. Sorry.
Are you rolling actual dice, Andrew?
No, I forgot to get them, so I'm rolling online dice.
Oh.
He rolls a natural 20. I'm sorry.
Wow!
What the fuck?
So you.
This is literally where we're all gonna die, guys. I'm on my way to death.
So you play a little tune for him to mock him, and it doesn't seem to affect him. So it is now Borik's turn again. Whenever he gets back.
I'm back.
Okay, it's your turn. Actually,
I rolled to flee.
yeah, you do flee. So you make it all the way down to the end of the stair,
The
bottom of the stairs,
Oh god.
and
I
like
pissed myself.
out
Oh,
the
God.
door, out the door of the inn.
In? Okay. How far do I make? 25 meters?
But you have to dash, so you have to use your action to do it. So you actually go 50 meters, 50 feet.
So I'm just like outside.
Yeah, you're outside, and you're scared.
Alright.
What the fuck? He knows far.
And you
Yeah,
can make
man.
Does
you
he
make-
have to make us another saving throw?
yes. Now that he's not in the line of sight, he can make a wisdom saving throw. Go ahead, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god! That's another natural one.
I
Okay.
think RP bot's broken, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that does not save. I'm sorry.
It is okay.
You
I'm
mean
all feared now.
he's more terrified.
Okay. Jesus.
Jesus, indeed.
Okay. It's Echo's turn.
Ghost turn. Wait, it's
Oh, it's the
I'll
ghost.
piss
It's the ghost turn.
myself.
Thank you for reminding me. It's the ghost turn.
I guess I'll piss myself.
So the ghost sees this illusion. He sees one person run away, and then he sees an illusion of Bork, looking equally frightened, and he's gonna take a swing at that. He's not that smart, and he didn't see you cast it, so he's gonna take a swing at the ghost. So is there like any form to the ghost, or is it just...
No, I think if they attack it, then they find out that's an illusion.
Okay, so it's the ghost, the specter swings at the illusion and nothing happens, and it kind of shifts its eyes, gaze towards you, and floats on towards you. So it's right in front of you now, but that's the end of its turn.
Should we try to take the fight outside?
Echo, your turn. Oh,
Run even further.
I guess Kay's gonna die, but we all
Echo?
know that.
Echo, your turn.
Yeah, I know. Can you like reposition and attack at the same turn?
Yes,
Because
but you will provoke an attack of opportunity because he at the end of his turn he walked up to you to engage you.
You have the inspiration dice though.
Oh, so like, if you're in melee range and you like move away,
Yeah,
like
he,
they can attack
he
even though
gets a
it's not
free
their
swing
turn?
at you.
Even though it's not their turn.
Yep.
Okay.
It's called a
Reactive bonus.
it's called a reaction.
Let's use Ray of Frost then.
Okay.
Hey, Grandpappy's patented spell.
So is that
No,
a ranged
that's
attack?
August.
No, it's not. We're going by D&D continuity.
I think that's a ranged spell attack, right?
Huh?
Ranged spell attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and roll to see if it hits.
Is that 1d20?
Yeah. Plus
Damage?
plus your spell attack bonus, which is something.
Is that from the quarterstaff?
No, no, you're using your you're casting a spell. You're not trying to hit him.
Yeah.
Your spell attack modifier is your 2 plus your intelligence modifier.
2 plus your intelligence modifier. Damn it! I should have put Constitution as intelligence. Fuck.
You should have. But you said that you're gonna RP, so.
Not really, but kind of.
6 does not hit unless you want to use your.
It's a natural 1.
Yeah, it does not. Oh yeah, natural 1 misses. So.
Wait, he has to roll to hit with Ray of Frost?
Yeah. It's
Oh, I
not,
thought that was just like an attack thing.
it's a ranged spell attack.
Oh.
So.
Hey,
So you
do
see
wanna
this
use
ghost
your,
fly up to you and kind of freak out and you extend your arm out and shoot a ray of frost right past him.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Use your inspiration or no?
It's a natural
because
one.
It's a natural 1.
Yep. Okay.
Wow, we got 3 natural ones.
Natural one.
Jackson, I'm trying to help.
Neil, your turn.
I rolled a 20 at least
Neil, it's your turn.
before I went completely useless.
Neil, your turn.
So bad. Okay. I'll try to use a spell. Dissonant Whispers.
Okay. What does it do?
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. They do not save. They rolled a 6.
Okay, so they take 3d6 psychic damage and have to use reaction to move as far away from me.
Okay, go ahead and roll 3d6.
Do I get bonuses or no? Anything about bonuses? So does that mean no? Bonuses.
No bonuses, just 3d6.
Oh snap!
Nice! That is max damage. Holy shit.
Carry me, my boy.
Is that for real? Dude, I think this bot is fucking rigged.
Right?
It's like really horror ones, like ah! And then he's just like ah!
Yeah, so
Those fucking chords.
psychic. Oh, awesome. 18 damage. Jesus Christ.
Good job. High five.
So
Jack just killed. Jack just one shot the thing.
you okay? So you play your little viola, and you
Play your
cast
attack
the
song.
spell, and it impacts him in a huge way. He gets thrown back, right through Echo. So he gets thrown into like past Echo, another like 7 feet behind him, and he is looking pretty roughed up. He's like half of the ghost he was, but he's still up.
Fine.
And
Oh.
and the damage does not look like it was like reduced or anything. So
Color me surprised. Hitting with spells better than punching the ghost.
okay, that was a really crazy spell. Next up is
Do I have to run again?
yeah, you do actually.
All right, so I'm
So
50 feet
you're
away.
another 50
I'm like in
feet.
the middle of like the fucking road now.
You are in the middle of the forest, and you get to make another Wisdom saving throw.
Oh wait. Yeah, where the fuck am I? It's gonna take me like 3 turns to get back.
Running.
There we go.
Nice. Okay, you save. So you're still like a good 60 feet away from the inn, but you are no longer frightened.
Okay.
That's the end of your turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, oh, get a hold of yourself, man.
Okay,
Get a hold of
it's-
yourself.
It's now the
Specters.
specter's turn, and so actually, in addition to getting pushed, so it didn't so much get pushed back by the force of your music, but when the spell hit, it actually looked like it consciously moved away. So now that its turn again, it's gonna go for the bard actually, because the bard just fucked it up. So he's gonna fly up to the bard and he's going to try and attack you.
Okay. Do I do anything?
Do you have anything?
Armor class?
I would say for this, actually, I would say Ekel can get an attack of opportunity because he's flying kind of through you.
Okay.
If you want, you can get an attack of opportunity on him with your
Okay.
quarterstaff.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll to hit.
Come on, make Peckle proud.
Yeah, make Grandpappy proud.
What's the 1d20 plus strength bonus?
Yeah, strength. I'm pretty sure.
Yes,
What?
strength. 16 does hit, so go ahead and roll damage.
How much damage does a whack do?
Not much, like 1d6 or 1d4 plus your strength.
Quarterstaff. Ask what the. I mean, quarterstaff has stats.
Well, wait, are you using a quarterstaff as one-handed or two-handed?
One-handed.
Okay, you do 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
Plus strength bonus?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus your strength.
Okay, 5 damage. You hit his ghostly form as he's passing through, and it doesn't look like it does as much, but he's looking like he's about to dissipate. So,
Now it attacks Jack?
yeah, now it attacks Jack. He's gonna make another claw attack. 21 hits, I'm guessing. Jack? Neil?
Higher than armor class? Which is
Yeah, armor
17.
class. 21 versus your armor class. I assume it hits.
So,
These dice today.
First hit does 3 damage.
Woohoo!
What
Not done.
happened for me?
I'm sorry. He rolled another one.
High five.
Second
We
hit
are working
is
teamwork. Makes
second
the
hit
dream
is
work.
16 to hit. Neil, does 16 hit you?
does not hit.
Does not hit. So second claw attack misses right above your head. So that's the end of his turn. And now it is
Get
It
him,
is-
Echo.
it's Ekel's turn now.
Get him, Echo. Wait, did you use your inspiration
Ask,
already?
fuck. How do I record? Do you got it? And should I investigate, the other halfling's door?
Half elf.
Half elf.
I think you should
What? Kill this guy.
kill him.
Okay. Ray of Frost.
Okay, roll to hit.
Kill him. Neil's just like, what are you talking about?
Is it 1d3? What? Your intelligence?
You have to roll to hit first.
Yeah, I know. So 1d20 your...
Plus your spell attack bonus, which is 2 plus your intelligence modifier.
Oh. the hell did I roll so low?
17 hits. Go ahead and roll damage for your Ray of Frost.
Gotta look up. 1d8.
Oh yeah, what like regular spells did you choose?
What
Like
the
if he's in melee range,
2 damage.
doesn't he have to do it at disadvantage? Not that I'm trying to make you guys
He's
fail.
not in
He's
melee
not,
range.
he flew away.
He flew to Jack.
Oh,
He flew to Neil. So 2 damage, huh? So and with when you're Ray of Frost, you let go of Ray of Frost from your hand, and it impacts his ghostly form, and his ghostly form dissipates.
No. Good job, boys. I'm still outside in the fucking forest. It's nighttime. Are there monsters out here?
The ghost is dead. No, there's no animals outside
thank God.
that attack you. Well, you see a pink jello thing that you, as a resident of Rune Midgard, you know it's just something that like picks up trash. It's not harmful. People don't really fight it, but you see that bounce by
Okay.
on your way back to the inn.
Yeah, I'm running back.
So
I'm just passed out on my bed.
the ghost is dead. So you guys are free. Like it's free move again. So who wants to do what?
I'm on my way
let's,
back, so I'm not back yet.
Let's try to Kay, whatever. Oh, I don't know her name. Half elf. Yeah.
So you go to the door.
Like, try to
Echo
walk on it
will-
again and like try to like open it again.
It's locked.
Echo will try looking for the innkeep or barkeep or whatever you call him.
Okay, go ahead. What is our real?
I'm still walking back.
So
I
Echo
make it
goes to
back.
look for the innkeep. What does Neil do?
I want to go check out where the specter like disappeared to see if
Yeah,
there's
it
anything.
was Kylora's room.
So it disappeared into her room.
Oh, it disappeared. No, it just vanished. After the ray of frost hit it, it glowed blue and then just disappeared.
So I want to check out if there's anything like left behind.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. So you take a look at the area where it disappeared, and you don't notice anything that catches your eye. It's just the inn. There's no traces that it left behind or anything. So okay, so Eckel goes to check on the innkeeper, and I'll say Bork finally makes it back to the tavern.
I'm like all like winded. It's like, whew. I run back upstairs and I see Neil, so I'm like, oh. And then I ask him like, are you guys okay? Everyone's still in one piece? Where'd that thing go?
Not.
Oh no, I mean I went up and asked Neil. You're searching for
okay.
the innkeep, right?
Yeah. I don't know where the innkeep is. Maybe it's. I don't know.
So what do you ask?
I asked if everyone's okay and what happened to the ghost.
We're fine. Just the half elf's door is still not. There's still no response. So the other kid is grabbing the innkeep.
And then I go up like, do you think I should just break it? It's like, should I just break it down?
Yeah.
Can I check under the door again? I'll make another perception
Yeah, go ahead.
check. Okay.
And I'll say while you're checking under the door, go ahead and roll. But I'll say Eckel does find the innkeep. Angus is his name, and you tell him about
Angus?
this. Yeah, Angus.
Ingus.
Angus or Ingus?
Angus.
Like the beef.
Like the beef? Okay.
What the fuck? This bot is broken!
You don't see.
Can you like roll 1d20 plus 3 like 5 times and see if you just get 4 every time?
Go ahead. But
Oh, no, it works out though. Wow, very unlucky.
so you find him, and you knock on his door, and he wakes up. He's like, "How can I help you, sir?"
Something attacked us in the middle of the night.
So sorry about that. We wouldn't want that to happen now, would we? And he go ahead and follows you with the keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I noticed nothing because I'm retarded apparently.
You see the light. You can't. It's the bottom of a doorway. Like it's hard to see through, anyways. Okay, so Angus and Eckel make their way up to see Warwick, trying to peer under the doorway, and Angus kind of gives you a weird look, but he walks over, unlocks the door, and you all see inside, and you see that Kylora is dead. Just kidding. She's unconscious. She's unconscious.
No.
She's unconscious, but still breathing.
But dead.
Not
Also
dead.
died though.
Not dead.
Can any of us even like de-unconscious her?
I mean, what do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I have a medicine pack. I don't know what the fuck to do though.
Yeah, go ahead if you want to try.
I will. I'll try to like whip up something. A tonic, a revitalizing tonic, or like just like smelling salts or something.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, sure. You do the smelling salts, and she wakes up. She gets up, and Kylora, your head is killing you. You have the worst headache you've ever had, pretty much. You have a migraine right now.
okay.
And you see all these people gathered around you, and the last thing you remember is the specter murdering you.
What happened?
He wants to explain, I guess. We were hoping you could you could tell us more about that, lassie. We were just walking around, and a giant ghost just floated out of your door and started attacking us.
I was sleeping until I heard some voice in my head saying I was gonna regret staying here. And then this thing was just at my door scratching. I don't know where it came from.
Kind of like.
Are you like resting now? Can I heal? Hit dice.
You can heal yourself if you want, sure.
So, I mean, can I use hit dice?
Yeah, go ahead if you want, but I mean, are you gonna sleep soon, anyways?
That's true. But what if something? Well, the hit dice comes back after I sleep, right?
Yeah, half of it does.
Wait, what?
Half of your hit die come.
But I only have one, so.
Oh yeah, so yeah, it'd come back. So yeah, if you want to use it, go ahead.
Does sleeping not restore HP by itself?
Sleeping does restore HP. That's what I just said. But so you guys are talking to each other, and nice. Okay, Angus kind of whistles, and whistles a little bit. He's like, "Well, looks like I don't see any specter. Looks like everything's okay now. I'm gonna go back to sleep then."
Hold on. Does this happen a lot?
I mean, over the last few months we've had some incidents, but we never really know what happened.
Oh, you just didn't think it was fair to warn us when I asked you earlier this night.
Hey, I have to run a business. All right.
Oh,
I'm insight checking this.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Is Kay doing anything?
Yeah.
1d20 insight. Go ahead.
$14 again.
He's hiding something. Yeah, he's hiding something. You don't know what, but he's hiding something.
But I'm gonna say to the rest of you, this guy is like lying or hiding something.
And he's like, I'm right here,
Yeah, I see you.
Can I do like an intimidation check?
Yeah,
Or-
sure. If you want. What are you gonna say? Like, what are you gonna
I'm
ask
just
him?
I'm just like, okay, so like guests at your inn, and like we literally have just been attacked by this monster, and then you're all just like, oh, looks like everything's fine, even though one of us is like totally knocked out and unconscious.
Still bleeding over here.
And this guy over here was bleeding, and he was so frightened he ran like out of
And
the
then I
inn.
kind of like
Like we also got a
Let's not talk about that.
17-year-old little kid over here. Like, what is he gonna like? Is this the kind of experience you want the youth of this world to have? Like, explain
That's
it.
less intimidation and more persuasion. So go ahead and roll persuasion if you want.
The same it's okay. Nice intimidation.
Say!
Okay. So he gives a long sigh. He's like, okay, so we have been having troubles, but we really don't know what's going on. First we had I've had 4 guests stay at my inn over the last few months, and all 4 have disappeared. First was Galawain, a half-elf knight, and his apprentice Smith. They were the first to go missing. Galawan's helmet was found in his room, but and Smith's bedroll was remained behind. The third person to go missing was a mage named Jocus Libertus. He was forced off the road by storms, and he took refuge at the inn at his inn. And when we checked the next day, his suite was thrown apart, and the furniture was overturned. All his personal belongings were everywhere, and yet the next day when we checked his room, everything was empty. There was a cache of scrolls left behind on the bookshelves, but and I have them in my room. The last person to go missing was Fari Banarf, a dwarf merchant who stopped by the inn, and she just disappeared in the night, leaving behind one of her horses and a tack.
Wait, sorry, can you say that? Do you have like a document with this stuff?
Yes, but no, you don't get a document.
Well, I mean, like, I just wanted the notes on the people.
Sure, 1 sec, though.
Like, I don't want the whole, like, campaign document or whatever. I just want, like, the information you just said, the people, what they left behind, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
give me a second. Shoot, I lost my page.
Like, you just had this stuff memorized?
No, okay, no, yeah, I got it. So first there was a knight and his page, name of Galawan and Smith. They found a helm, the knight's helm and a bedroll. Then there was a mage. His name was Jocus Libertus, and they found his scrolls. Then they found Fari Banars, the dwarf, and who was a merchant, and he left behind a horse, the horse has gone missing, but he still has the saddle. And that's all he says.
Okay.
He said we're all high elves or half elf. I heard there's at least one, I think.
So the knight was human on this page?
The knight was a half elf.
Half elf knight.
Yeah.
His page was half elf as well?
Yeah. His name was Smith. Apprentice, sorry. And then there's a human mage and a dwarf merchant.
Okay. When can we ask him when this started happening? Or to hear you say that?
It's over the last few months. Ever since the coin started up.
Ah.
So you used to be the only in here.
Well, yeah, actually, the coin started up, 6 months ago, but over the last few months, my inn was way more popular, and they started going missing afterwards. Like they started going missing, and now my inn, all my business is going to the coin.
So can I assume since Jack's persuasion was really high, he's like telling truth, like that to insight check again?
You can insight check if you want.
Okay, that's better.
He's still very so. He is telling the truth, or from what you can tell, he's telling the truth, but he is still very guarded, and he is not. He's hiding something. He's still hiding something.
Alright. So then I ask him, so that's all the information you have. You're not hiding anything.
That's all I have. That's all I have to tell you. Tell you. That's all there. I know about the disappearances at my inn.
So have you reported this to anyone? Have you seek help? Have you told?
Yeah, like adventurers or something.
I mean, I
Try-
thought it might just be a coincidence.
Not a coincidence.
Now that you guys have told me that a specter has attacked you in your room, then maybe it's more.
Does this happen to all your guests?
Only over the last few months, but yes.
Is there anything else that, like, maybe not related to people disappearing, but any other strange ongoings in your inn?
And he looks nervous. No, nothing that is related to their disappearance.
Yeah, I asked if there was anything else that not related to the disappearances.
What are you asking? Like, I don't know.
Anything that's strange.
What's strange? Nothing's strange. You're strange.
Okay, what the fuck? So can I do another persuasion? So I'm gonna say like, look.
We should tell him that his
obviously-
business is not doing well and that you're gonna try to help.
You can say that if you want,
I
Okay.
can't say that. I
Why
have
not?
shitty charisma.
You can say it if you want.
Oh, okay, that wasn't what I was gonna say. So what I'm gonna say is, okay, so like, unless you tell us everything right here, right now, we are going to. You're complicit in the disappearances because people have been going missing in your own inn, and you're not reporting it to anybody or trying to figure out what's going on. So, as far as I can tell, you're probably responsible.
Look. I've told you everything I actually. Yeah, look. I've told you everything I know about the disappearances at my inn. Okay. Now, anything else that's not concerning the disappearances, I'm afraid that's none of your business. That's all he says.
Echo.
Huh? Do you want me to just say what I just said?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay, sure. I'll say that.
What did you say?
It's something like, it seems like your business hasn't been doing too well, and that's really odd for such a well-known establishment. And I'm just trying to see if I can help. Should I do a persuasion? My charisma sucks.
Good luck.
You get. I think everybody can just make an insight check.
My insight. Oh, wait. My insight.
Yeah, everyone just go ahead and make insight check. It's fine.
Is that roll 1d20
Yeah.
plus
Intelligence or wisdom?
wisdom?
Wisdom, I think. Is that
David's
it?
drunk.
Is anybody
Yeah,
else missing?
I mean, I have nothing to say. I'm
Yeah, but
busy.
just go ahead and make an insight check if you want.
I mean, we already know that he's nervous and hiding something.
So okay, fine. I'll just add on to that. Like, he seems to be telling the truth, right? He's not lying. He's not.
But he's still dancing around something.
He's not lying. He is nervous, and he's not just gonna spill his secrets. But he's not lying. He's not lying. He doesn't seem to know what these disappearances are.
Hmm.
Well,
Do you think it could be
how-
related to the coin? It seems like the timing is too well.
For it to be a coincidence.
It's possible. I mean, but I don't know how they'd summon a ghost here. Ghosts are spectral beings. Like, unless you're a necromancer, I don't know how you'd control a specter.
Can
It's
I
not
like
too-
perception check around where the specter was? Or
Yeah, if you want, go ahead.
where it disappeared? I assume you guys would have told me where you guys killed it.
I mean,
Yeah.
Or it was like in the hallway.
Neil
right?
Neil already rolled a perception check. He didn't find anything. But you can roll if you want as well.
Okay. Why not?
You look around. There's nothing you notice really. Maybe like. Yeah, there's nothing on the ground. It's just the inn. You don't notice any strange markings or any magical, like, traces or anything.
Okay. But how big is this inn? Like, are we like on the second floor right now? Is there like another floor above us?
You guys are on the second floor. And the second floor is where the bedrooms are. The first floor is where the kitchen is.
And that's like the whole entire inn. Like, there's
Yep.
no third floor.
Yep.
Is there a cellar? I asked the person, do you have any other parts of the building?
There's just the kitchen. That's it. But I can't let you guys there. That's where we keep our secret ingredient.
Are you sure maybe this specter is trying to like perhaps drive you out of business, or they're actually just after your secret ingredient
It
instead?
feels like that, but I don't see why that would happen.
Oh, that's the secret to all your money, isn't it? Bottom line, it seems to me that your prized dish here is the main draw of your establishment. Because no offense, this isn't the most swanky of living establishments you got over here. Has anyone approached you about trying to buy your secret recipe or something like that?
Yes, Eager from the coin, the gnome from the coin, is always, he keeps trying to get my secret recipe, but I never let him have it. It's a trade secret.
Interest. I know a thing or two about trade secrets. I run a
That doesn't
brewery.
make much sense though, because if they were after the secret ingredient, wouldn't they attack him?
Supposedly, but there are other ways.
Kylora, can you make it a general intelligence check?
My intelligence is not that great.
Big Bumbo. Echo is on the.
I think.
17?
No. I was seeing what I add to my thing.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. You seem to remember that. Okay, so one, you didn't die when the specter attacked you. You're not
Just
dead.
not unconscious.
You're not even bloody, actually. You're just unconscious, and you woke up with the biggest headache.
Does this announce something?
Yes.
Well, in-game character probably does, but Kay does not. I am not connecting the dots.
Well, okay, so it's almost like it was an illusion. Like it wasn't actually a ghost, but an illusion that
Wait, am I not bleeding?
yeah, you're not bleeding either.
I like look down and like, wait, I thought I was like hit in the chest or something.
No, you're not. Sorry, you notice you're not bleeding either. It was an illusion. You realize it was an illusion.
Then I'm like, wait, so I just ran 60 feet
Yeah,
out.
we
Like,
that, like,
So, Kalora, being like the one who actually understands stuff, says this to everybody.
Yeah.
a kill Sharingan? Or
So
Can I ritual cast detect magic?
Do you have detect magic?
Yeah, I have it prepared.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, do it.
What does it do?
For the duration, up to 10 minutes, you sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any. The spell can penetrate most barriers, was blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. You do detect magic, and there you don't really sense anything. There's a little bit of magic from Eckel, I think, his spellbook, but other than that, you don't really sense anything.
But how big is it? And can I like walk around so I like
Yeah,
have
sure,
the walls
sure.
in?
You walk around. You don't really sense anything magical.
Okay.
Actually, go ahead and make an investigation check for the heck of it. You don't find anything.
I'm too busy concentrating on the spell, yeah.
You don't feel anything. There's
Good.
nothing magical in this inn.
Well,
you go investigate the coin.
my head is killing me. I
Yeah.
want to sleep for the rest of the night and then maybe deal with this tomorrow.
Okay, so you guys all go back to sleep.
yeah.
Okay.
I gotta go
Yeah.
piss. I still gotta go to the bathroom.
I am still sleeping in my armor.
Bumble down the hallway. Oh god. Okay.
All right.
Not that it did me any good.
The rest of the night passes on without incident, and you guys wake up in the morning, refreshed, full armor, like full health and everything. All your
Well,
spells
I got my
back.
sword on now, thank
Your
god.
spells back, and yeah. Besides a residual headache for Kylora, nothing else. It's the morning now. What do you guys want to do? Angus went back to his room and he went back to sleep. So
Okay, I call everyone to the common area, whatever, to like.
sure. You guys go back down to the kitchen. Angus is behind his the table and gives you guys a nod, and you do see the same 3 people that you saw before: the human lady, the the elven, actually, yeah, the elven worker guy, and this gnome another gnome.
Where were they yesterday?
They did not
Awesome.
sleep here. They just ate here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so we 4 were the only people who were in the inn at night besides.
Yes, you guys are the only ones in the inn, at least at the the guest level.
Okay.
Oh, I'm thinking we need to check out the coin today.
Okay. Does anybody want to respond? I guess you're all gathered at the kitchen area, and
Echo will go talk to the people who are back.
okay. But before that, Angus comes around and he says, "On the house, dog special for all of you for your troubles for last night," and he puts in front of you guys, each one of you guys, a plate of the meat,
Dog special.
this delicious meat.
Delicious meat.
I feel super sketched out by this. I don't really want to eat it.
And I just reach over like, if you're not eating it lastly, I'll take it. And I
Sure,
just, like,
sure.
pull it over.
But Kylora, your stomach.
I'm nibbling on my ration.
Okay,
Rations,
your trail rations. Okay, your stomach is still growling. You haven't had a nice meal in a while. But okay,
That's
fine.
fine.
That's fine. Okay.
Meanwhile, I'm just like double fisting.
Echo, you wanted to talk to the other guests?
Yeah.
Which one did you want to talk to?
Which three are there again?
There's a male elf who looks like he's a worker. He not a worker here, but like a construction worker. His clothes are caked in dried mud. He's loud and he's just eating his meal with enthusiasm. There's a human female who's very quiet and eating by herself, not trying to draw any attention to herself, just enjoying her meal. And she's the one who left the inn when Neil mentioned that there might be like human in it.
Yeah.
And then there's a gnome, and he gives everyone a nod. He looks pretty cheerful, and he's raving about how good the food is. He's the one who said I wouldn't care if there was human in it. It's so good.
Talk to the gnome, I guess.
Okay, sure. What do you say?
Let me think. Hey, are you a frequent visitor to this establishment?
Yes, I love the food here. This food is the best in all of Rune Midgard.
I was wondering why rather, I heard that this establishment had great food too, and I expected it to be really packed, but yesterday night and today are relatively empty. I was wondering if you had any insights on that.
Well, there's been some rumors going around, but I mean the coin, well, let's just say the coin doesn't have its patrons disappear at night. Some people say that, that Angus and Thickheel, his chef, are doing something nefarious with the meat here, but I don't care.
I see.
But
Do
if
you
you'd like
know-
to go to the coin, it's a great establishment. If you go there, just tell them Ennet sent you.
Ennet?
Ennet, that's his name.
Wait, so this guy
What's your
was
relationship
saying.
with the coin?
Oh, sorry.
Is that what you asked him?
Yeah.
He kind of freezes for a little second, and then he says, "Oh, nothing. It's just the owner there is a gnome, and I'm a gnome, so I know him."
Do you work together usually?
Not really. No.
Okay, thanks. And then go back. I guess.
Is this conversation loud enough for me to hear? Like, I didn't walk
Yeah,
over
if you want.
them.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I want an insight check.
Go ahead.
Wow.
He is lying. You don't know about what he's lying.
Okay.
He's like nervous,
Wait, so like initially when he asked him about like the stuff here, he was like, "Oh, I love the food here," and then he like just started saying, "Do you want to go to the coin?"
No. So he said he loves the food here, and he doesn't even care if it had human meat in
Right.
it. And then when Eckel asked him, why
Like,
there
why
weren't people,
recommend the coin?
yeah, why
or,
recommend
like,
the coin? He's just saying, oh, it's a nice establishment, and to use his name as a reference if you're there.
Wait, so why recommend the coin?
Oh, I told you the proprietor at the coin is a gnome, and you know.
No, I wasn't asking him. I was trying to clarify what you said.
Oh, yeah. He said his explanation to Eckel was that he was just recommending another gnome's establishment. But
Like, what I'm saying is that he just like randomly started pitching the coin.
yeah, I mean, so your insight
Well,
check tell like what
yeah.
so afterwards Eckel asked him if he was, what did you ask him? You said something like,
What's your relationship?
yeah,
with
what's your
the coin?
relationship? And he said, oh, no relationship. And you did an insight, and he's like,
Okay, so he's lying. I'm just letting Echo talk to the people while I'm like eavesdropping.
Yeah, and I'm done talking.
Insight checking.
Maybe I should.
Insight check is the only thing I do in this game.
you go unconscious.
Okay, he said I sleep, I pass out, and I insight check.
What?
Yeah, never mind.
Wait, so you weren't gonna
The
talk
conversation's
to
over, I
them?
think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, were you gonna talk to the other two people or no?
No, go back and. Yeah, just go back.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the human.
The
Lady?
human female?
Yeah,
Sure.
and then I'm just gonna like ask
Insight
the
check.
same stuff, same
What are you
stuff,
gonna ask her?
basically.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to tell me.
oh, okay. Where do I start though? Are you a regular here? Do you come here often?
Yes. I come here quite a bit. I work
Do you
on a
live
farm
around here?
nearby. They have the most delicious meals here. It's hard. It's hard what that half-elf bard was saying about the food. That's disgusting to imply that there's any nefarious means with Angus's food here.
Wait, so she works where nearby?
Oh, I own a farm nearby.
Oh, a farm.
My name
I
is
heard like
Halila.
pond.
My name is Halila, and I just work on a farm
Halila?
nearby. We have yes, we have we take care of livestock and the sort.
And you just live by yourself on this farm? Do you
Oh no,
have
we have hands and help. The help to help take care of the.
Wait, I mean, who's we?
Oh well, down on my farm, just me and my husband. We built some cabins for people who also want to help on the farm, but their proceeds go to us.
I see. What's your?
Yeah, it's just a new project that we decided to allow people to come live on our farm and help us out.
So this just happened recently?
Oh yeah. We've heard a lot of other farms are they're getting their livestock stolen by wolves, but we haven't had any trouble with that.
And
So,
this is because you've been hiring people to prevent this?
oh no. We're hiring the hands from the other farms that have lost some of their livestock, and but my farm seems to be doing fine. So
Do you know Angus very well?
oh yeah, I've been coming down to the Boatman's dog for quite a while now. I'm definitely what you'd say a regular.
So about this hiring of people, what exactly does this entail?
Oh, just taking care of the livestock, making sure they can come in from pasture, doing milking them. Just, you know.
I mean, would you just hire anybody?
Oh,
Like,
just
would you hire me? Like, if I was interested?
yeah, honest work is honest. You know, honest pay for honest work. Of course, we're always looking for help.
I'm still eating nom 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 because I have 2 breakfasts.
Okay.
And it is the most delicious breakfast you've ever had.
Nom nom nom. And you're just seeing this dwarf just like piling away food.
Okay. Well, thanks. Where would I be able to find you?
Oh, by the
When
farm.
if I want to take this,
She
take up
point,
this opportunity.
she points you in a direction and says, "Oh, just my farm down the road. You can't miss it.
Okay.
My name is
Okay.
Halila. If you just mention my name, then they'll tell you. They'll set you up." Anybody else want to do anything?
Okay. I'll
Can I
call.
insight like everything she just said for truthfulness?
Yeah, if you want, sure.
She's playing it correctly. I'm just eating breakfast. Yes. It's me.
She looks like a hardworking farm lady. Doesn't seem to be holding anything back.
Okay.
And doesn't seem to be very good at hiding any emotions either. She's just, a commoner.
Okay. Cool. Anybody want to volunteer to talk to the elf? I walk back to the door and I ask
Insight
them.
checks until for your character to actually realize what's going on, right?
Insight check is just whether they're lying or not, to see if your character can tell if they're lying or not.
Okay, I guess I should insight check on the whatever. The
Yeah, if you want, sure, go ahead.
kind of late, but whatever.
Yeah, no, you can go ahead. It's fine.
1d20 plus wisdom?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Even with a 13, he's obviously lying.
Wow, okay. Explain to people.
Okay, I go talk to the elf, and I basically just kind of ask the same thing, like, hey, have you been coming here a lot? Like, have you heard anything, any rumors? And like, how do you feel about, the things that are being said about this?
Like I said before, if they don't have any proof, I'm not gonna believe the idle gossip here. The food is good, and there's some privacy to be had, unlike the coin. The coin is always bursting with all the people. It's nice to come here where it's not as crowded and have a good meal.
You have a sense of like where the rumors like came from when they started, like.
Past few months, I would say, when the first people started to disappear from the inn.
Have you noticed it's people who are related to the coin that are?
Oh, not that I know of. They seem to be, passerbys. They don't seem to live around here. Just looking for some place to stay, whether it's to stay the night or.
I mean, like if it's the people related to the coin that are like talking about this rumor or this.
No. I mean, it's definitely more than all people. Like, you can't deny that some of the people have been going missing. That's just the talk around town.
And make a insight check as well.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Nice.
Kind kind of hard to read, but you don't get any sense that he's lying or anything.
Can I get this?
Huh?
Can I get this in the insight tracking?
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, he doesn't look like he's lying.
Oh. Wait, so is the gnome still like chilling in here?
Yeah.
Can I do detect magic? Ritual casting, so it doesn't use up the spell slot.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, I will say after 10 minutes you can do that. Is there anybody else want to do anything in the meantime? Besides finish up your meal? Because
I'm
I
done.
would say Boric is finishing his second breakfast.
And I'm like eyeing like Niels and Eccles meal. Like, are you gonna eat that?
Yeah, I'm eating mine.
Let's just say you ate Eccles.
Just like half of like 2.5
Yeah,
meals.
you ate like yeah.
Okay. This is
Good
very
ass
delicious.
meat.
Very delicious. You could eat
Yes,
like
I know.
more if you wanted.
I just like nod towards Angus. I'm like, I just like, you make a piss poor beer, but you sure can cook.
He gives you a smile and a nod. Why, thank you.
Wait, so did the gnome give off any magical essence?
So after 10 minutes you do detect magic. No, he doesn't seem to be magical.
Okay.
So now that we've finished eating and stuff, like, should we go to the coin?
Yeah.
Okay. So everyone finishes eating. You make yourself to the coin. And who's the first one in the door?
In the
Not
corner.
me.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be the first person.
I can be the first.
Okay. So just with the same thing with Kylora, like
Make sure like you shared Echo shared the knowledge of like Init or whatever his name
and it
is.
was
I don't
lying. Sure, everybody knows, and it was lying.
Oh, I
about,
mean, and that he said to use his name.
about his relationship to the coin. Sure, and
Yeah.
so the first one through the door is Neil, and the gnome behind the place is packed just like before. It's so weird that this place is so packed, and the dog isn't. So you notice that, and the gnome behind the counter sees you, and he does the same coin trick. He spies you. He flips a coin towards you that bursts in a colorful but harmless illusory sparks in front of you, and says, "Welcome to the coin, the best in 100 miles." And then he spies Kylora behind you, and she says, "Oh, welcome back."
I mentioned the guy sent us Emmett.
In it, and
And it's
Oh,
Wait, can I do it? Like, what would be a check for like association?
check for us. What?
like
So, like,
asking him.
The spectral, the ghost was an illusion, and then the coin flip was also an illusion.
Just a general intelligence check, I would say.
Okay. So
would I
1d20
ritual cast detect magic again?
1d20
Sure.
plus
Intelligence.
intelligence bonus. God damn it.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? So that's all your character thinks. Oh, that's interesting.
And that's a cool trick.
That's a cool trick.
All right, Jack, go on.
Wait, can I ritual cast detect magic?
No,
Yeah,
and
sure.
the guy sent
Yeah,
us
you can ritual cast detect magic. That'll take like 10 minutes though. But Jack wanted to keep talking. Go ahead.
We were at the dog last night.
Don't.
and interesting things, and it appears that started after the coin set up shop here, and you knew anything more about the disappearances?
I can't say that I know anything about those disappearances. I just know that the coin is the best inn around. If you'd like to stay the night, I'd love to book you a room and prove it.
Insight check.
Insight check? Go ahead.
I insight check while virtual casting.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Multi-cat.
Yeah, he's seems to be a proprietor of the establishment. Doesn't seem to be lying or anything. So when you finish your detect magic, you do notice a lot of illusory magic around the tavern. Like there's like tricks going around entertaining the bar, the patrons of the bar. There's like cups floating around and stuff like that. But there is a lot of illusory magic around. And the coin flip trick was illusion.
Well, this is just all coming from like around, like it's not like the people.
Lightning!
No, it's not the people. It's just like things, right?
Do I like detect it in people?
No, oh, I mean, you can see whenever whenever Iger is the proprietor, whenever he's doing that trick, you can see him using illusory magic. That's about it.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying, like, okay, so just clarification. It says if you sense magic, you can. It doesn't like tell me if a person is magical in general.
Yeah, you just have a general sense of illusory magic whenever he does a trick, or a lot of the tricks that are around the bar that are entertaining the guests.
I mean, like, does detect magic, like, if I like just use it and look around, does it tell me if like certain people are magical, even
You
if
see
they're not
a faint
casting
aura,
spells?
yeah.
So how many magical people do I see besides the innkeeper and like Peckle?
No, like,
You
Did
can
you tell the
see
people,
some
the
of the
customers?
patrons of the bar look like well-equipped adventurers, and those well-equipped adventurers have some magical properties on them. It's around their equipment and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So there's magic there. I mean,
Okay. But like just like people-wise,
people-wise,
is it just really
yeah, a couple
like,
adventurers
if they're,
and
like,
couple
if they're,
adventurers
like-
and the innkeeper. That's about it.
Okay.
But it's not like she sees that the patrons are an illusion.
No, it's not that. Like so yeah, the patrons are not giving off illusory magic. The patrons are giving off like evocation magic.
Like they're like, hey, I'm a wizard.
Yeah,
Basically.
there's wizard. They might be a wizard, or they might just have equipment that is magical, right?
Enchanted. Yeah.
Enchanted equipment, exactly.
Bar fight? Time to make
I
a
just
tea.
wanted to clarification if I only see people as magic if they're using magic as I'm detecting, or if like they're just magical.
You see
Always.
magical
If you're
items,
magical.
and you see whenever like a magic spell is cast, you see that magic like residue.
But then I don't see it in people.
No, you don't.
Like,
see
if I
it.
just look at Echo
No,
right
I
now,
don't
he's not
see it.
casting. Does he glow?
No.
No.
Oh.
I asked him if we can take a look around.
Sure. No, yeah, actually, sorry. You can ask him. Sure, you can ask him.
Yeah, okay. I'm like, we would like to take a look around if you wouldn't mind.
Well, of course, if you'd like to book a room, it's 1 gold a night.
I can't do like a spit take and go like 1 gold. What type
Yeah,
of
we're
room do you
pretty
have here?
We're pretty full up here, as you can see. And he points around the tavern.
Is the toilet made of gold?
No, they are our premium rooms.
And I kind of go like, huh. I suppose you learn something new every day.
Our premium rooms are the only ones available now, and with our full capacity, 1 gold if you'd like to stay the night.
Yeah, but what
Sidewalk.
are your patrons? We will be. Like, I'll go take a look at your menu up at the bar. I kind of like
As I wonder, I'm gonna talk
wander
to
over and then take a look.
Igor. I'm gonna ask him. So, what's your relationship with Annette?
You're gonna ask Igor what his relationship was in it.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at keeping track of these
It's-
names. And I don't know how to spell them.
Fine. He says, "Oh, why do you ask?"
Just curious, since he was the one who told me to come back over here.
Oh well, I'm always happy to entertain new guests, but I don't know anyone of that name.
That's funny. He told me to mention his name to you.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I mean, I can't speak for other people, but I don't recognize that name in it.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
Even if I rolled like really poorly,
Yeah, he's lying.
I would know that he's lying. Oh, I didn't even add my thing, but yeah, he's lying.
He's lying.
Dude, I don't know what to do with all this information now. I'm just like, I know people are lying, but what? I don't know what I'm supposed to do about it. And it's like, okay, cool.
I
Everybody,
mean, just saying, Eckel almost made a good observation.
Almost, yes.
Almost.
But apparently he's too stupid.
I can put everything in Constitution.
Peckle's a healthy boy.
It's Echo, not Peckle, sir.
Echo Peckle.
Yeah.
I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna talking to him.
I mean, does anybody honestly, does anybody else want to make an intelligence check?
I wanna go.
Actually,
But I was gonna like do more questions.
anybody want to roll an intelligence check?
I will roll
Okay,
my
go ahead.
shitty intelligence.
Oh no, the retard.
Yep.
The drunk.
Punch wizard, dude. Yeah.
I feel like Kay should have the easiest time because she notices everything's magical in the room.
Yeah, sure. I'll say yeah.
I mean, I rolled a 15, but that's the highest so far.
Yeah.
So I mean, you guys, you remember, Kylora? You remember that the specter that killed you was an illusion, and there's a lot of illusory magic here.
Right, so I was gonna ask.
Yeah, you know, like Igor is an illusionist. You know, like
Right,
he's
so
not hiding it. He's literally chucking illusions at your face.
Okay. Can I continue talking to them?
Yeah. What do you want to say?
Okay.
Well,
You seem to have a lot of tricks going on. Is magic like a thing of yours?
Oh yes. It's part of the reason why we have so many patrons. They enjoy seeing a trick or two.
Is it just like a hobby you picked up? Did you go to school for this? I'm just curious about magic.
I don't know why it's any of your business, but yes, I attended school to learn this, but I didn't get very far.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Lesser beings.
Really flaming.
Anybody else want to do anything?
Trying to
So
think.
the coin that he was using, is that still like
It exploded, right?
The what?
he had a coin trick, right? Is that
Yeah, he like
Right.
Holy Jack.
Weird.
That was like 5 minutes ago.
He flips a coin and it explodes in sparks. Harmless,
Sparks? Okay.
but colorful sparks.
Can you just like accuse him? Like, could you be behind the Spectre attack or something?
You want to ask that, Eckel?
I mean, he probably. No, I don't know. Right now, I don't know every illusion though.
I'm thinking about how I want to approach this.
Oh no, honestly, Echo, if you want to ask that, like, it's kind of my fault. I should have let you just figure it out, because you figured it out in real life.
But Echo's retarded.
Dude, but then I was like, I don't know what my character would do with this information.
You should just tell me everything, and I could just be.
I don't know you. We're
Horribly.
strangers. You're just
Is
like
there a way
random
to, like-
people that I met
Yeah, we saved
literally
your life. Hello.
less
We
than a
saved your-
day ago.
We saved your life. Hello.
It's from an illusion. She wouldn't have died.
We saved your life, though. Hello.
Is there a way to dispel illusions?
My character does
Does
not trust people and is super suspicious if you haven't noticed. So
We have this person.
I trust you slightly more than your average Joe, but
I
that's
would have been
not
like,
so
well,
much.
guess what Papa told me about elves is correct. Except Neil's cool, so I guess maybe not. Can't be too racist against the half elves, like the dwarf I am. Damn
You
it.
don't know me.
You
Yeah,
don't
but-
know me.
Yeah, filthy elves, man.
I like K
Never
figure
trusting
more.
you.
Wait, this isn't actually a conversation that's happening in game right now.
That's what you think.
Sidebar, basically, right? But
Yeah, does
Speaking
anyone want to do
of-
anything?
Okay, so, and then I'm like, it's curious, you know. I swear I saw an illusion over at the other end.
Oh, is that so? Like, illusion, you say? I don't know any of other illusionists here. But it's possible that there could be other illusionists.
Should tell them about ghosts or something. I'm still too dumb to figure it out.
honestly, I don't know what to do. Like, what? I don't know what to do. What are we doing?
Trish, I just start Should I just go up and like grab him and like start shaking?
You don't
Somebody
know right now, though.
Yeah, I don't know.
Patrons?
None of us, our characters know. Just talk to patrons.
Can we talk to patrons?
Yeah, I'm at the bar like just like chilling and looking at the
Yeah,
list and going,
yeah,
like,
you
geez,
wanna-
why is it all so expensive?
There's a lot of patrons, so like you're gonna have to tell me what you're looking for specifically.
I'm just gonna say, I think most information I
Sure.
get is gonna be useless, so just be like generic talk. I mean, generic investigation.
Find a venture
I
patron.
like totally forgot what I just said to the innkeep and what he said listening to you guys talk. It's really hard to carry on a conversation like this. What did I just
He's like,
okay,
yes,
I
there
said
could
like
be
seriously
he
I
just said there
swear.
could be other illusionists around because you're
Right.
like, there's
And
an
then-
illusion.
He
Okay,
does
okay,
mention-
okay.
He does
I was
mention
gonna say-
he does mention one thing.
What?
He says he does mention that there was a mage who disappeared recently.
What do you mean by disappear? Like from the other end?
Yeah, no, I mean one of the people who disappeared was a mage.
Oh yeah, there was that. Yeah.
It's like a knight, an apprentice, a mage, and what was the last one? A dwarf,
a merchant. Yeah.
And they never found them.
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna say, you know, when I came here yesterday, I recall you saying that I'm gonna regret going to the other inn. And it's funny because this ghost I saw said the same exact thing to me last night. You wouldn't happen to be behind this, would you? Insight check on anything you say.
He's hardcore, man.
I'm trying to think of it if this would be a persuasion.
I don't think it'd be.
I mean, I'm not trying to persuade. I'm
Okay,
just like
okay,
general
fine.
question.
He's okay. Go ahead and roll your insight. All he says is, "Oh, I don't know anything about that." He's
Oh.
lying so bad.
So, do you usually threaten people who come visit here and end up, you know, not buying food or staying here for the night? I feel like that's not a really good way to, you know,
Business.
Hey,
business
if
go.
you are my patron, I will treat you with all the due respect and make you as happy as I can. But if you're not paying me any coin, I really, this is called the coin. I really could care nothing about you.
Really? If you don't care, why are you threatening me?
Oh, I mean, I'd hate to see business go to my competitor.
Sure, you start roughing him up or
There's probably multiple people to fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, I'm like scoping around, see if he has security members, but it just
Isn't-
looks like
isn't it the
patrons.
people, the adventurers at the bar?
Huh?
Maybe? Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh? What?
I didn't hear you.
No, nothing. Echo's retarded. Wait, what?
What?
Okay, I'm going to use thaumaturgy.
Okay.
I'm
You
going.
have a lot of fancy skills.
She has a lot, yeah. What the heck?
This is the stuff I picked. Oh frick! I didn't choose new spell. I'm too lazy to do that. Whatever. I'm not gonna prepare new spells for today. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy. I'm going to make, I don't know, I guess the windows or whatever slam open if they're open, or if they're closed, I'm gonna okay, if they're closed, I'm gonna make them open. If they're open, I'm gonna close them.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make, I'm assuming there's like candles or stuff lit up.
Okay. Is that all you do? Are you gonna say anything?
Make them like become brighter, bigger, or something.
Are you gonna say anything, or are you just?
Yeah, I'm going to. And then
I'm like turning around watching this.
I'm gonna make my eyes glow. And then I'm gonna say, maybe you should be careful about what you say to some people. No, I'm just gonna leave.
You're leave. Wait, you don't want to intimidate him?
I mean that was my
okay,
intimidation.
you can intimidate him with advantage if you want.
Where's the intimidation thing? Oh, there it is.
And also, the entire inn goes silent.
Wow. What are you doing? You're
She's
intimidating him?
intimidating.
Hey,
So
scary.
the entire room goes silent. Because the doors open, the candles grow brighter, your eyes are going blue. He kind of gulps. He visibly gulps in front of you, and he's like, "Okay, just relax now. Why don't you all come out to the back room, and we can continue our conversation there, not in front of everybody in the inn here." And he gestures you guys to follow him into the back room. Do you guys follow?
I defer to the group.
I will follow because I'm just a
Okay.
I would be fine with the
dwarf monk.
Bork,
Like,
Kalora.
I tell you get out of there.
Maybe like an insight or something to see if like there is a trap or something, or
That's perception, I think, right?
perception, or I don't know.
If you want. Yeah, you can do an insight. No, you can do an insight.
I feel like Kay should.
Oh, he rolled a natural 20.
So yeah, like he looks visibly shook at this person in front of him that has glowing eyes and is making a ruckus in his inn. He doesn't look like he. Well, I mean, he's kind of hard to read, but
He rolled a natural 20.
yeah, I mean, no, I mean, it doesn't seem like he's immediately gonna do anything because it's still in the middle of the day and there's people around, so it doesn't seem like.
It's okay. There's 4 of us and 1 of him.
Well-
Dwarven black.
So do you guys all follow him to the back room?
I'm
Let's
following.
follow him.
We can
Echo
split
doesn't
if you
know
want.
anything.
Every
I thought I was
party.
smart. Wait, you're a wizard, aren't you? Aren't you smart?
He is smart, but he's just.
No, he's a healthy boy. He's not a smart boy.
Oh, he's a healthy boy. Highly resilient to poison, I guess.
Okay, so he brings you all to the back room and he says, okay, guys. I confess everything. I've been sending the Spectre every night whenever the dog has any guests, I've been sending it for the last few months, and now business has been booming. And if you guys keep quiet, I'm willing to offer you 100 gold each if you're willing to keep everything to yourself. I just can't stand Angus. His
Why?
food is so delicious, and even though he won't tell me what his secret ingredient is. It's just not fair that his cooking is so good when I work so much harder on my end.
Just wants to say, are you dumb?
What?
Hey, like me, I just want to say, are you dumb to this character? But like my character doesn't say that.
Okay.
I'd be like, well,
He's confessed.
Kay is face palming in real life right now.
He confesses that he's been sending the specter, and that's probably
Yes.
why people are missing.
yeah. I'd be like, well, what are the
Oh
people?
wait,
though?
no. I want to ask. You've been sending the specter. Have you been making people disappear as well?
Oh, when they see my specter, they usually run away right away.
Not a lie. Probably.
Oh,
Wait,
should do some
clarification. DM
Yeah.
mode. When the other Angus said that people were disappearing, did he mean like they ran away, or they just like because I was under impression that somebody's been like kidnapping them or something, or have they just been running
I mean,
No,
away?
it's
you
that
don't know.
they disappear and
I
no
don't
one has
know.
any information on it, so
You don't-
people just think they've disappeared. But I mean, they can still appear other
Yeah,
places.
that's exactly.
It's a small
That's
town.
exactly correct. Like, you really don't know, and from what Igor is telling you now, it sounds like they haven't been like dying or anything, but just running away from his specter, like similar to what Boric did.
Okay.
If you remember what Boric did,
They just kept failing.
he just dropped what he had on hand and ran away.
Ran the fuck away.
Okay. So, well, I'm just gonna continue asking. Like, so you're the one who's behind the disappearances of these people the past few months?
Yeah, but nobody's been hurt. It's just
I beg to differ.
what?
Well, your specter kind of almost killed me last night.
It's an illusion.
And I
What could
woke
it
up
do?
with a very nasty headache. I make my eyes glow even brighter.
Okay. What do you want? I've offered you 100 gold each.
I boom out 200 gold. Haha, that's not laughing. Ha 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 ha. 300. I just like kind of like, okay, I'll stop now. Continue on with the
It
conversation.
gives you a look. Doesn't really seem persuaded.
Is he being persuaded by
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't seem. Whatever. 100 gold is his offer.
We
Each.
think you should come clean.
Okay, can I do a persuasion thing?
Okay, sure.
I'm like, okay, listen, buddy. Like, you're like jealous of this guy who cooks better than you. So instead of like actually trying to improve your own skills, you like try to sabotage him with these illusions. And not only are they hurting people psychologically, it's not fair for these people that they have to experience this. How about you stop all this, you confess to the authority and apologize to Angus, and then we can call it a day.
Okay, go ahead and roll persuasion.
Okay.
Can I like use my intimidation to assist?
It says, I'm offering you 100 gold each to keep quiet. Now, if you don't want to take that up, then you're free to say whatever you want. But know this: not everybody will believe you.
I also asked him, like, why did you open your inn here if you knew his cooking was so much better? Couldn't you have chosen a better spot? Is your sole purpose just to run this guy out of business?
I just want to run a good inn.
If you
The
want
most
to,
popular
I kind
inn.
of shrug and go like, all right,
I
buddy,
want
whatever
to
you
run the
say."
best inn for miles.
you
100
want to-
miles.
Seems to me you should have just moved 100 miles away, and then you know what I'm saying.
If you want to run a good inn, couldn't you work together with Angus?
I've tried. I've tried to get his secret recipe, but he won't tell anyone.
Why don't you just let him keep his recipe? And
I mean, he provides the diner, and you
I've had
provide it.
I've had Ennet spying on them to try to learn his secret recipe, but I've gotten some way, but there's some secret ingredient or secret meat that's missing.
secret meat, you say? It is fairly good, whatever the hell it is. You got that right.
Could he provide the cooking and you provide the lodging, and you guys work together to provide the best experience possible?
Oh,
Now,
that
why
is
would I
smart.
do that? I'm running a perfectly good inn here.
From what I understand, your inn might not be as great as it is without your illusions.
Well, I'll stop. I'll stop my illusions, but we'll see what happens. Or
Should we-
you guys could just keep quiet and take this 100 gold.
Or you could stop your illusions and we'll take your gold.
Is there a way to dispel illusions? I already asked this.
Yes.
Dispel magic, but I don't think anybody has it.
Dispel magic.
Damn it.
Yeah, we should go back and spy on Emmett, Angus, and try to get the secret recipe. Maybe we would sell to this guy for like 600 gold. Internal thoughts, internal thoughts. JK, I'm supposed to be neutral, I think. So I don't really care either way.
We'll leave as long as you confess to your patrons that of your wrongdoing.
Now, I don't want to confess anything. Now, if you guys want to spread the word, then we'll see what happens. But I'm offering you 100 gold not to do that.
Looks at whatever her character's name is. I don't think my character.
Yeah, we don't know your name. I only know Neil. I don't even know Echo, I'm pretty sure. I just call you Squirrel Boy.
He's actually 5'8". Thanks.
No, like, because you're like jumpy. When he was trying to order, you're like, don't touch that! So you're like a squirrel, so I call you Squirrel Boy. Not
Yeah,
because you're
looks like-
small.
Looks like Kay's character.
I call him Kay. I don't know what nickname I'll give
Wait,
out.
why am I the one who's making a decision?
I call you
Apparently
Angry One.
intimidating.
I thought you wanted to intimidate more or something.
Well, what he just offered, like, he's like 100 gold and don't tell anybody or just leave, and he's gonna stop illusions either way, is what he said.
Well, I want him to come clean.
Stop the
Yeah,
illusions.
he's stopping the
but, like,
illusions. He doesn't want to come clean.
Okay, but I mean, like, regardless of what we do, like, if we tell people or not, he's gonna stop the illusion.
Yes.
I think that we've accomplished what we want to do.
I don't care. I'm neutral.
I
want
think-
compensation, though.
I'm kind of pissed at this guy. I'm gonna take his money and I'm gonna leave. I don't know what you guys are doing.
100 gold is 100 gold.
We
I'm
can
neutral.
That's fine.
I'll take 100 gold.
You're gonna stop the
But
illusions.
I'm gonna like be extra intimidating. So like, I don't know, make sure he's scared of like
Is there a
pulling
way I
out the
can check if my
illusions
gold is that
again or
illusion?
something.
Okay, so he's intimidated. So he looks nervous, and he hands over the 100 gold to each of you. So each of you get 100 gold.
What the?
That was the greatest
I mean,
one shot.
well, I was just deciding for myself. I don't know what you guys are doing.
I mean, I'm my character's neutral, so I'll take gold. I'll take due compensation for psychological damage. I had to run like fucking the 100 feet. That's hard.
I think we already decided to take gold. So.
Fucking-
All right, so you take his gold, and do you guys leave?
Can I check if the
I
gold
call
is
them
illusions?
gold.
It's not illusions. It's gold.
Okay. It motherfucker. Because if it was, I'm just gonna jump his ass right there.
Okay, so yeah, I leave.
I leave. Is Pekko still being a Pekko? Or Echo? Goddamn.
Echo's going back to the dog, like Doge. I don't know what it's called.
Yeah, the boatsman's dog. Boat
Oh,
dog.
and tell him what happened. But Echo didn't take the gold.
Okay.
You didn't take the gold?
Yeah. Is it fight time?
You didn't take the gold. Okay, let me think about this. What would happen? Okay, it's fine. You didn't take the gold. Everyone else did.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Wow, Echo's gonna die!
What is Echo gonna do?
Go back to the boatman's dog.
Is everybody else coming with you or what?
Yeah, I'm coming along. Yeah, I fucking still paid. Yeah, I'm coming along. There's nothing nowhere else I need to be yet.
Okay.
Kay probably leaves. What?
I don't know about anyone.
I'm gonna follow you guys back.
Gotta prep for the actual journey, because I mean, I don't even know where else I'm heading towards right now. I guess I'll just say headed back to my hut.
So Echo, you get back to the dog. Everyone gets back to the dog. What do you want to do?
Tell Angus what transpired.
As we're walking, can we like find out each other's names?
Yeah, sure. You want to
I
introduce?
mean, I know you. We know each other.
Bork and Neil introduce each other. Kilora, are you telling them your name?
Yeah, I'll just say I'm Kalora.
Echo.
I'm Echo.
Okay.
Great
You all know each other?
great grandson of the High Wizard Pecco.
And then I just kind of look at him like, alrighty then, Echo, my boy. I suppose that's better than calling you Squirrel Boy, I
Pecco's
suppose.
the greatest High Wizard ever.
Alright, sure, whatever you say, laddie.
Okay, so you get back to the dog, and Echo, you're confessing things.
Yeah.
Okay, so Angus, he's like, oh my gosh, is that what's been happening? Well, at least our visitors aren't dead or anything. They're just scared off. But thanks for clearing that up. I'll let everyone know that Eager has been doing this. This is not right. I'll have to tell the local militia but anytime you guys are in town, you're welcome to free meals on the house. And by the way, you can have the stuff that the previous patrons that ran away left behind. And he's very thankful, and he hands you a helm, the knight's helm, a bedroll. This is all to Echo, by the way, nobody else.
Okay.
He gives you a helm, a bedroll, some scrolls.
I'm buying more of alcohol at this bar, this newfound money.
The mage's scrolls.
Needle.
And
As he's like doing this, I'm just gonna say,
Yeah, I think I'll come back.
well, what?
You can continue, you go first.
Oh, no. Well, so like as he's like saying this, like after he's done talking with Echo and he's like giving him stuff, I'm just gonna tell him, like warn him, like I'm not sure if everybody will believe that, like the truth.
oh, they'll believe me,
Don't get your hopes up.
especially you guys proved that it was an illusion, and Eager is the only illusionist in the area. They'll believe me.
But we don't have proof that it's we don't have physical proof that it's an illusion.
He confessed to you guys, didn't he?
Yes, but
That's good
he
enough.
can also just turn right around and be like, I didn't say anything. These people are crazy.
Well, I'll deal with that. I know the local populace. Once they figure it out and that it was just an illusion, and people aren't disappearing because of being killed or anything. They'll come back.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
Echo, he gives you the scrolls and the helmet,
Helmet, scrolls, bedroll.
and the saddle of a horse. The horse is no longer in his possession.
Oh. I'm gonna say saddle of a Pecco.
Oh,
Huh?
you mean?
Just for so we don't forget, the scrolls there's 3 of them. I'm just gonna tell you what they do. One is
Okay.
detect magic.
Is that like consumable or?
Yeah,
It's a consumable.
it's consumable.
God damn it.
One is illusory script.
Illusory?
Script. and one is magic missile.
Dang, magic missile.
I know this skill.
Echo's classic.
All right.
All right. Echo turns around and says, "Wow, look at what all the stuff the innkeep gave us.
You.
You
Anyone want some? I don't want a knight's."
kind of shrug and go like, "Sure, laddie."
Hey, before you say that, the knight's helm looks pretty adorned. It looks fancy. It's a knight's helm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, still do it. Do it.
Yeah, it's probably worth the pretty penny if anybody is taking what he's offering.
Like, is it like an actual armor piece? Well, can I wear it type of thing, or is it just like I must sell this?
It's more of a decorative piece.
Oh,
I'm indifferent.
I'm
If you
like,
want to give me
I'll take
something,
it.
I'll take it.
I'll
But
take free
if
shit.
I don't like
Yeah.
want it.
I
I'm
say
a
to
hobo. I need what I can get.
like,
Oh,
listen,
great.
you did the right thing while we took the speed route, but so you should be able to.
Your choice. I'll take it. You want to keep it? Your choice. He did give it to you.
Take
I
the
just-
knight's home.
Okay.
I just kind of walk over, grab it. Do we have like bags of holding or something? I don't know. Or,
No,
I guess
we
we
do
have,
not.
Character
we
alignment.
have regular bags, I
You
guess.
guys have regular bags.
Okay, I'll throw it in the knapsack. The old knapsack.
Okay, sure.
Do you carry that much stuff?
It's just a helmet.
All I have is like, I have like a couple of kits. I don't have any weapons. I have like one.
I don't know.
other-
I actually like went out and calculated like how much I can carry and how much stuff I have right now weighs. So I don't know.
Yeah, I can look into that, but it's just one helmet. It should be fine.
Yeah, I got a short sword and 10 darts.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we can probably carry it. I was just saying, like, in the future, if we start getting more stuff, it might
Yeah, you-
actually become a worry.
You probably have to get a bag of holding or something like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Time to rush bags, just
Any-
like in Stardew Valley.
Anybody want anything?
Yeah. Dang, Echo, what a nice.
Did you guys
what a
get my
nice
start?
par-
Did you
Can
get my
we
Stardew Valley
examine the
reference, by the way?
scrolls? I kind of want to see what
I
the
didn't
scrolls
hear.
like. Are they just fancy scrolls? Is there like spells on it or?
Yeah,
Can you
the
just
three.
explain this?
I
It's
told-
Text magic, illusionary script, and magic myth.
Sorry, say that again.
Text magic, magic missile, and illusionary script or whatever it's.
So these are like one-time use things.
Yeah, one-time
Yeah.
use.
I mean, you can keep them. You're the magic person.
Yeah, but I already know magic missile.
But you can only cast a certain number of spells a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's a
like
go.
you could
If
like
you ran
add
out-
Further
a third
beyond.
time.
If you ran out, you could use this.
Oh. But so the cantrips you can cast at times.
Infinitely, yeah.
Okay. Should we talk to Ingot, Ingnot, Init?
Oh yeah, you want to surround him?
You can surround it.
Actually, you guys told about
About Init.
Angus
Yeah.
about Innit, right?
Well, Echo did.
Oh, well, okay.
Echo
Then
said he said everything.
He kicks him out. He says, "You're no longer welcome here. You're banned from this establishment, and you will never again have this food." So Innit is like kicked out.
I kind of like wave to him and go like, "See you later, loser."
Okay.
I'm like just like standing off to the side, observing all this going on. I guess.
Okay. What do you guys want to do?
I kind of asked him like, "Wait, those guys fled. Won't they be back eventually for their stuff, or do you think they're just too scared to come back?" I kind of like raise a question because
Well, they haven't been back for months, so.
oh, months? You said okay.
We will tell the Frontiera Silver.
Please do. That'll save me a trip.
I'm assuming that's a row reference.
Is that where you guys are going?
No.
You
I don't know.
can't say that you're gonna tell them.
Local enforcement.
All right.
Well, I mean, Frontiera is a big city, and you get from everywhere from there, basically.
What you guys want to do?
Yeah, what do you guys
What
wanna
else?
do? Going your separate ways or what?
Well,
Sounds like separate ways, right?
I'm curious about the farm place.
I still don't know any, so I didn't hear any of these conversations yet, so I can't. I'm not gonna ask anything yet, unless you guys want to bring to
So
attention
like
stuff.
rather than like stay at either of the inns, I want to hightail it over there and like stay over there because that seems the most
Is it a daytime? Can't we
like least dramatic place to be right now.
Sure.
Oh,
Wait, where is this in the world right now?
I would say
You said a
it's,
trade route.
yeah,
Is
it's
it like
not.
between-
Yeah, we're out, we're on a
It's on the road, some off road from Prontera to Geffen, somewhere in the middle there.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was thinking Prontera and Morok. Okay.
Yeah. It's not the
I
main road.
live in the fucking woods, so.
Not
Well,
the
so
main-
I'm gonna like say to everybody like, okay, this farm, the lady who was here before runs a farm. She said that she hires people for help sometimes. I'm gonna go and check that out. If you guys want to come, you can come. If you don't, then see you whenever.
Well, I'm here for the food for my Worth It project. I'm done with this town, so I'm gonna head over to Geffen if anyone wants to join me.
I was gonna go back to my fucking. Fuck, I don't know any like row. What's the equivalent of the row woods? where I
Are
can
we
live in?
in like the whole entire world, or are we just set in this like little place? I was under impression. I'm like just pulling the threads that you've told me. I don't
Oh,
know
it's
if
part of the
there's
whole.
other threads I can
It's part
pull.
of the whole world, but I mean, this is a one shot, so.
Right, that's why I'm like,
Yeah,
are we
that's what I
going
figured
to
out.
other places? Is it like the end of the one shot now? Question mark.
It's really up to what you guys want to do, honestly.
I mean, I would want to keep playing, but I don't know like if we're still like doing like the one shot little.
Try to shake him down for the secret, but I'm neutral, so I wouldn't do that sort of thing. I think.
Or you would. You're just like, it's worth it for my stomach.
Are you like?
I know, but I'm a beer fanatic, not a food fanatic.
Oh, okay.
And their beer sucks, so it doesn't matter.
Echo says he was heading to Prontera. Let's just say he was heading to the Prontera anyways for.
I asked the Incan like, so what do you know about the most well-known breweries, brewmen, craftsmen around this area? I'm looking to improve my craft. And,
I don't specialize in ale, but I mean you're dwarven. The dwarves make a mean ale, but
and
I've
I
heard
just kinda look at, like-
I've heard Moroccan wine is one of the finest in the
I
land.
raised an eyebrow like, okay, that was something new. Like when he was saying dwarven stuff, I was like, ugh. And been there, done that.
Moroccan wine.
Moroccan wine.
Yes.
I like note it down. I'm like, I noted in my head, I guess.
I guess we're going separate ways, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then that is where we'll conclude it then.
Are we supposed to meet up again somehow? If you continue
I
playing?
mean, I'm going back into the woods.
We'll see what happens next time. But
Is it
for
time
now,
to make Echo?
everyone's going their separate ways unless people are sticking together for whatever reason.
I'm a herb.
Is this map even updated?
So like I Eccles going to Prontera. I assume Boric is gonna head down to Morok now.
He said forest, so maybe Payon.
Who said
he
forest?
said he's interested in the Morocco.
I am interested, but I probably should like.
Yeah,
I'm
where do
supposed to be a hermit, I'm pretty sure.
where do
so.
so pretty much where do you want to go right now? Where does everyone want to go right now?
Well, Case, Jack said Geffen, I said Prontera.
So opposite directions.
Yeah.
I don't know
The
where.
name Morok sounds familiar, but I'll probably head back to my hut, my hermit hut. You
There
know.
are monks like around the Prontera area that just stay there.
Yeah, so
But
I
I'm
mean,
saying
Are there-
I live around this
Where
area.
is like the closest Osiris temple that I know.
That would be Morak.
Okay, Morocco, and you're very far away.
You're far away. You're very far
Yeah.
away.
So I would have to go to more.
You'd have to cross a desert, yeah.
Great.
But it's not an uncommon trade route. It's a
I think Morocco's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you'd have to go to Frontera and then go to Morak.
Wait, I have to go to Pantera before I go to Morocco?
Yes.
Uh-oh. I'm a herd.
Wait, why is
The
that?
entrance to the desert is south of Frontera.
Oh, I can't just like go from wherever we are and just.
Basically.
No, you could. I suppose you could like charter a boat if you want.
Wait, where are we right now?
So,
Wait, what are you? What is your character doing, Jack? Is your character going to Geffen for? Yeah, where are we right now?
So right now I would say
like,
you guys see where
there.
Geffen is?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Yes. Actually, you're right. That's about where you guys would be.
That's like the
Okay.
midway between
Okay.
Pantera.
Where?
The red circle.
That circle.
Bottom picture.
Okay.
So that's like two squares away from Guffin towards the east. Ish.
Ignore the square map because the maps in Bro are actually kind of.
Well, I'm just using that because this actually has stuff labeled.
Both of them have stuff labeled.
Oh, I can't zoom in enough on the other one.
Open it up in
Yeah, let me do that.
browser.
But yeah, I just said Geffen because I was like, oh, I'm traveling far, so I'm just going wherever, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's
I
fine.
guess I'm heading towards Pantera to go to the temple desert place. So
Okay.
Can't we just get from?
So you guys don't have to go the same way. I mean, I can figure a way that you guys, come
I
back
can be
together.
Beckle.
How many echoes are you making? Oh, dang, Niflheim.
We can figure out the getting together part later, but
I'll
everybody.
just say I'm heading back to my secluded hut to get some brewing in.
Yeah, sure.
'Cause I like taking out my wine skins and I kind of like tip them over back when they're like dry. I'm like, well, looks like it's time to head back to the old secret brewing grounds.
Okay, sounds good.
So I'm going back to my forest. I was just say I live like in the forest around here somewhere. Secluded.
Everyone goes their separate ways, and I think that's where we'll stop today.
I'm so
Okay.
sad I didn't get to actually fight anything.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
That was fucking hilarious. I'm dead. Meanwhile, me and Jack are like,
I rolled randomly whose room it would go into. So
Well, no, it actually makes sense story-wise. That would come for me first because I was the one who went over there, and the person like glared at me and was like, "You're gonna regret it."
true. That
Yeah.
does, yeah.
meanwhile, I'm
But it was
Mr.
random. I rolled a die to see who's illusion. And I was totally okay with it killing everyone because it was an illusion.
Yeah, that's what I realized.
Meanwhile,
That's why I was like, "Why am I not doing
ridiculously
destiny?"
high numbers. Fucking crit the shit out of it.
Yeah, no.
Good job, Jack.
I think that that spell you cast is fucking bullshit though.
That spell is
I don't know, but it did 18 damage. That's bullshit.
That's crazy.
Oh, Jax.
You're a beast. Cutting
Those are
words
the
were.
two,
Yeah,
like,
three.
at the bottom.
Then
two.
like they get CC'd basically. That's pretty nice.
I love the voice, David. By the way.
I'll work on it a bit. Gotta throw in some more laddies and try to drop it down.
And I really like the viola.
Yeah, me too. You gotta keep that up. So you gotta like associate. I guess you'll associate a song with every spell, right? Or you gotta swap it up.
No, small.
Do bards like chant rhymes and shit, or is that something else? They do, right?
They can.
Like you
But-
I know there's like a spell that you like insult people with. Cutting. That's not cutting words.
He did vicious mockery, but you can do it through your music.
Oh, because you can flame people, Jack. You can like make up rhymes and flame.
But yeah, if
people.
you want to do that, that's totally cool too. But it's hard. It's obviously not easy.
Mm,
Truly amazing.
Well,
Truly an amazing team.
yeah.
Took Pecco like 3 turns to cast. Hey, are you okay? Hey, are you okay? What a kind boy.
No levels up though, so.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately.
It's fucking killed an illusion.
Wait, so if
Feels
I'm
bad.
wearing armor, what is my armor class?
Huh?
It's 18, isn't it?
I thought it
If
was,
I'm not wearing any armor, what's my armor class?
how much armor does chainmail give you?
Well, I'm using scale mail, so that gives me plus 14 plus my dex. And then I also have a shield, which is plus 2.
You're wearing
So
chainmail?
scale mail.
Scale mail?
I don't already figure out I don't actually have proficiency with heavy armor.
Yeah, so with your scale mail gives you an extra 4.
Oh, so like your base armor class is 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, also, apparently, if I perform at inns or taverns, then like I get free lodging and food.
You got a discount, man.
This isn't charge me more for the food.
Wait, what is your thing that gives you free lodging?
Popular demand.
What is it?
Entertainer trait or feature, whatever.
Okay.
It says you can always find a place to perform, usually in an inn or a tavern, but possibly with a circus, at a theater, or even in Noble's Court. At such place, you receive free lodging and food of a modest or comfortable standard each night.
Where can you send me a link?
Entertainer.
Oh, I see. Okay, sure. You can keep your 15 gold. 15 copper
Okay.
for
Did you ever
performing.
ask him why he charged you more?
He was racist.
No, he wasn't racist. He was just supposed to be sketchy as hell. You guys were supposed to be like, why is he, is he you guys are supposed to be a lot more interested in the meat.
Oh.
So he's a sketchy
I was
guy.
sort of, and then I was like, it looks like we're moving away, and I'm also, my character would
This
go
is why I
and be like,
didn't eat it.
oh, I was just like, this tastes great. Whatever.
I saw this plot the entire time.
I kind of like about it, but
I mean, yeah, you fucking told the Sweeney Todd story. Meanwhile, I'm like, alright, I'll take seconds.
My character just doesn't like want to meddle and stuff, so I'll be like, okay, you're sketchy, whatever. I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, he was sketchy. That's why he was just like doing stupid shit, like laughing and charging different prices.
Dang, maybe we should have like tried to like get his secret recipe.
Yeah, maybe, but that's the
Oh,
end.
well. Yeah, I was like, I kind of don't want to just keep starting fights randomly. I don't think it's.
I was expecting a fight with the other.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to like try to jump for his recipe, but that doesn't fit very well. My character, because it's beer shit, so I don't care. Yeah, I was expecting a second fight.
There might have been, but I didn't want to kill people.
And just probably like this cop is fucking.
We'll die in the next game.
why?
Alright.
Natural one.